Oh wait, we're live. Oh, sorry.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, we're so live.
Oh, we're live in the
Morning.
basement.
It's good
How's
to be
everyone
alive.
doing
It's good to
on
be
this
alive.
Saturday night?
Okay.
What?
I said I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. What about
Yeah?
you, Pat?
Yay.
I'm doing swell.
Matt?
I'm doing terrific.
All right, that's the stream, everybody. Have a good night.
All right. See you all tomorrow.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and it said some pig in web right over my bed, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Wow. That must be some pig, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was talking about me. I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say,
should be.
do you own a pig?
I don't. It was
Oh,
just me in
then
bed.
yeah.
I just
Oh.
woke up and there it was.
Well, that's not very complimentary
Wait a
then.
minute, do you live in a barn?
No. That's the
I
crazy
don't-
thing. I'm just like a regular house, and there it was.
It's a very intrusive spider.
Yeah.
She's
The day before it said "fuck you," but I don't know. Maybe there's.
Wow. At least I guess that's a step up. Lola,
What?
what
What's
are we
up?
talking about? What are we talking
Sorry.
about today?
I-
No, never apologize.
Oh,
Don't ever- What?
so, have any of y'all gotten the vaccine?
Yeah.
Are you getting the vaccine?
I have not.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm
Like,
the only
have
one
you
that's
seen
been
where they've
tracked.
been, like, giving incentives for people to get the vaccine?
No, I haven't.
I like.
I heard
like
there's like
how
a lotto where you can win $1 million.
Oh
Right.
yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, but I don't like try to talk people into it. I don't really care.
I like how like the number one cause of people dying of COVID is obesity, and one of the incentives is they're giving hamburger and fries to people.
Right?
I mean, it
What?
depends where from, really.
I mean, really? I mean, shouldn't we be addressing the obesity problem?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Nah.
Yeah, donuts.
Yeah. Donuts.
We're
The weird
just gonna
incentives to
feed
get people
ourselves through it.
vaccinated.
Is that person
what?
is that a marijuana cigarette? Are they giving out dope?
Yes.
No
You would
way.
be right.
What?
Is the vaccine in the dope?
No, they're like you. When they were. Let's just read through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're sure.
We don't talk about here.
We're at the headlines. What's going on?
So, lottery prizes. So in Maryland, New York, and Ohio, they're offering a dedicated lottery
Mhm.
for vaccinated residents. I mean, $40,000 prize every single day for 40 days.
Yeah. There's also a $1 million one. Also, there's doing one for 18-year-olds or whatever. They're whoever you can get drawn into get a free scholarship to college. There's free college tuition paid, whatever. Yeah, I live in Ohio, so yeah.
Okay, I wonder how this is an incentive. Okay, free dances at Larry Flint's Hustler Club.
You've obviously never been to Larry Flint's Hustler Club.
No, I have not.
It's okay, neither have I. So
Well, he's dead. So.
That's what I'm saying. It's still a dance, right? It's not like a bunny ranch experience, right?
Yes.
Like, is that it's different, right?
Yes.
Like Larry
Yeah, it's-
Flint's Hustlers Club is just like your basic like strip club. Like, who gives a shit?
right.
So, like,
Sorry.
how is that an incentive to go get vaccinated, though? Like, for real?
Hey, there's
Boobies.
people who give girls sitting in a baby pool on Twitch a lot of money.
This is true.
I mean, come on.
And there's no vaccination there.
Yeah, I'm.
I'm
I don't
just
Maybe a
like,
trip
Okay.
to the bunny ranch I could see. Like just a
Well,
straight
this
up
is-
like gangbang of 3 chicks and 1 dude, and you're the dude if you want to be. Maybe that would be an incentive to get a vaccination.
But here's my thing though. They're offering incentives. Like, why do you have to trick people to getting this? You shouldn't have. Like, no, you shouldn't have to do. It's so stupid.
Yeah, especially on something that's not really fully tested.
Exactly.
Dinner with New
Did you
Jersey
see that Bill
governor
Maher got
again.
tested positive after he got vaccinated?
Yeah, after he got vaccinated.
Selfie
Well-
with the Museum of Natural History whale.
Yeah. So now you see why, like, I pulled this up because, like, what kind of incentives are these?
These are like things you like get for like coupons.
Or worse, stuff you have to do with your family on a vacation.
Stuff you have to do with your family.
You get one picture with the world's biggest ball of yarn if you get vaccinated.
Oh, that I want.
Oh,
One ticket to Wally World.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Will Chevy Chase be there?
Maybe.
Then I don't want it. I don't want to go.
Oh, okay.
But Joints, you're right. Joints was one of them. Like, they were standing outside the vaccination centers handing out joints. After
I think
you
that
got
would
your
work.
vaccine.
I think that would work, actually. What up, Skip? El Gargoyle, How to Draw Comics. Oh, yeah, Clayton. Eagle Rider. I know I saw Amanda B.
Wait,
up in
I
the
still have
chat.
a
Wolverine.
chat. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you have a chat. Just saying hi to some of them. It's okay. We tried.
What's going on,
we asked
chat?
you.
How's it going?
Yeah, we-
Like, subscribe, hit the buzzer.
Yeah.
not-
See, Matt's
Go
got
ahead.
it. No. I was just gonna say Matt got it covered. What's up?
Getting an experimental vaccine should not be going to like multiple Denny's on your birthday.
Right.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like I'm a veteran too. Like on Veterans Day, there's multiple places that give out free stuff too. So there's like a lot of veterans who like hop, but, like I can literally go breakfast to dinner without paying a dime if I want it on Veterans Day. So they're just gonna do that with the vaccines.
Yeah, probably. Probably what they're gonna do. It's just stupid.
Just keep getting vaccinated all day.
Yeah.
You get
There you
rounds
go.
at a gun range. That one might be worth it because ammo is really expensive.
Hey, Jim.
I was about to say, man, ammo is a little. Lap dances are better when the stripper's crying. Jesus.
Like, what?
Well, I mean,
Alrighty then, Jim.
adds that little personal touch you need.
Tip them a little bit more.
No, tip them a little bit.
Yeah,
less.
give him the tip. So I was at a strip
see?
club one time with Bob Camp, and so we were walking around, and this girl came over, and she like was offering lap dances and like these like shots, these like test tube shots.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
And so she was like, "Oh, you're Bob Camp, right?" And so he was like, "Yeah, I'm Bob Camp." And so he sat down, and she was like lap dancing, for him. And as she was lap dancing, I was just like pulling test tubes out of her like tray and fucking smashing them. Yeah, it was pretty funny at the time because I mean I think she was like charging like a lot for them, but I was just like smashing them, and then I like kind of walked away, and it was kind of funny. I guess
That's
Like,
good.
that is
She was like super
man.
excited to
That
meet
is
Bob
dad.
Camp.
Look at all these people in the chat. We got Wolverine, Brightest Day,
Safe.
Edwin Ace, How to Draw Comics. We
Yeah.
got Amanda B. We got
Yeah, Amanda B.
Woodrow.
Yeah,
We got
Woodrow.
Culture Casino.
Yeah, the casino.
Culture, what's up, man? I don't know if
Casino
he's
has
still
really
here,
nice
he may not
hair.
be. Huh?
Never
What
seen
was
it.
that?
He said the casino has really nice hair.
He does. He has really great hair.
I
Good
don't
for
know
him.
much hair.
Yeah,
Not all of us are so blessed. That's fine.
it's a mane.
Rub it in.
I just found it insane, like some of these incentives, though, and I wanted to share them with
I
you
know,
guys.
right?
What y'all thought. I mean,
Some of
I
us
like
look like
these
fucking
things,
Gollum over there,
right?
and he's over there with a fucking lion's mane.
I'm gonna wait till they do the 2-for-1 vaccine.
The 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the best deal right there. You get 2-for-1.
You
You,
get
you want two at one time?
Yeah. That's
two
it.
vaccines for the price of one.
Yeah. Why not?
How about none?
How'd they go?
I don't
Wait till they
want
go on
any of it.
sale.
Until they go on sale.
What, coupon? Man, you could clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird that well, they can't force people to get
Right.
the vaccine.
But this is the like their vague attempt at doing it. You know, like it's not forcing them, but it's tricking them in a way.
But we have more people vaccinated in this country than any other country in the world. So
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing better than a lot of the other countries.
Yeah.
Herd immunity, baby.
At everything.
Yeah. My immune
So-
system is suppressed anyway.
Is there anything that
Yeah.
they could give you for free that you'd be like, yeah, you can vaccinate me?
Mm. I mean,
Honestly-
it'd have to be a big bunch of money.
Yeah, honestly, that student debt thing is actually pretty huge. Like free tuition. Like if somebody just said, "Hey, we'll vaccinate you if we wipe your debt free," yeah, go for it. I get rid of my student loan debt. I would be so set.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know if
They could just get rid of mine, like, for me and not have to put anything in my body.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm an old man. I'm gonna die one day anyway.
Oh, I'm old too, but I don't want to die now. I want to die a little bit later.
Well,
I'll leave a legacy. It's fine.
yeah.
I mean, I'm immune.
Nobody-
I had to be
He's
careful.
fucking getting off this rock alive.
That is true.
It's true.
We've all got to pull it somewhere, right?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a really good way to die, though. So, I mean, my wife unfortunately has had family members pass away from this, so
From
it is
COVID
real.
or the
It's
vaccine?
the COVID, not the vaccine, no,
Yeah.
COVID. And
Yeah. No, my grandparents had COVID. They're 90, and they luckily beat it. So, well, they're still major. They suffered major health issues though. But
yeah, they're also 90, right?
right. But they,
Yeah, I
like
mean, it's
said,
going to
they're
hit a
still-
90-year-old pretty hard, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even pneumonia hits, people who are 90 really hard.
Right.
You get like stomach flu, and it could potentially kill you when you're 90. So
Exactly.
those are all risk factors. The older you get,
Yeah,
I
they're
understand. Yeah,
they're
but
fighters.
oh yeah, and then she also had a couple family members who got it who were hospitals and they beat it. So but no one in my family on either side has gotten it at all that they know of, and no one has passed away from it. So even hospitalized.
Yeah.
So it
I've
seems
had a
to be
couple people
genetic in
test
nature.
positive in my family, but nobody's died.
Yeah.
good,
I haven't really known anybody that had it or anything else. And I've known a few people who've gotten the vaccine, but like, they always say they feel under the weather and all this kind of stuff. But I'm just like, nope, I ain't doing it.
No, the only side effects I had, my arm was very slightly sore. It didn't hurt as much as everybody else said that it did. I felt a little lightheaded after the second one, but I just drink so much water like I always do anyway, and I was fine. I didn't have any side effects really.
Except for that like third nipple you grew and
I mean, I thought that was a perk, so I wasn't going to mention it.
it's free milk.
Yeah, a little extra flicking going on.
He's already got it pierced with like little jewelry
Yeah, man.
hanging off of it.
Yeah, got it beaded.
Oh, that sounds good.
Your nipples chafe when you have three of them.
The little
Oh,
chain. You have like a little chain connecting all three nipples.
Oh,
But an incentive to actually get it, it would have to be a
Look, it
large
makes a
stack
little
of money.
circle around my heart.
sorry, Patchen. What?
I said for me to get
Yeah.
it, the incentive would have to be a large stack of money, probably in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Like the kind of money where like I can enjoy my life if something does go wrong. So
Yeah, like FU money.
yeah, like
I don't know if there's anything they could give me to make me be like, hey, vaccinate me. It just,
well, I was in the military in the Navy during the first Gulf War, and they gave us shots in the military, and some of that's come back to haunt a lot of guys, maybe me included. I'm still getting investigated, but there's health things that, especially with experiment, because they gave troops anthrax vaccines, experimental anthrax vaccines during the first Gulf War, and a lot of those guys have physical problems now.
Right.
So there's also they also did experiments on African Americans back in the day. They gave them syphilis to try the syphilis vaccine.
Yeah, the
So the
Tuskegee.
government doesn't have
Um,
a good track record with this kind of stuff.
yeah, I don't trust my government with a lot of stuff. So
And they gave them blanket immunity, so that's kind of that right there.
Right.
but I don't fault anyone who does have to get it or gets it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I'm no.
Like it's my body, my choice, right?
No, hey.
It's my body, and I'll get the vaccine if I want to. Vaccine if I want to.
With the whole vaccine, and
Yeah.
then you still got to wear a mask. That seems silly to me.
I was in a restaurant today. Plenty of people were walking around without the masks.
Yeah,
But
that's
when
a
we were
little
like,
weird.
"Hey, show me your vaccine card," nobody said anything. Nobody questioned
Hey, it's
anything.
Eric Weathers. How you doing, Eric Weathers? Oh,
Oh,
it's
look
culture.
at
No, it's
that.
culture. Culture
Oh, look at it.
casino.
That is a luscious lock of hair he has
Oh, I
there.
know.
Look at that beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mane.
Look, here's the weird thing. I would not have indulged in said activity to make me immune from something that has an incredibly high survival rate had it not been for familial members that forced me into said position.
What does that mean? They like tied you down and
No, it's just family is important to me.
sure.
And if you guys know anything about me, it's probably a foundational principle. So, had it not been said requirement for me to engage in familial activities, I wouldn't have done it. Does it mean I'm going to do it in the future? Probably not. But I won't spread medical misinformation because I think Lola deserves to keep her channel.
What the hell is?
Thank you, culture.
No, I love you. Look, you guys are huge supporters of everybody in the community, and I want to support you right back. I mean, I got to hang out with Matt in his delayed status in most of the streams I was in today, where he was like a minute and a half behind when he was trying to talk, so it was great. And Lola just loves everybody. It's amazing, and everybody's support. I want to support everybody back, especially those of you who make stuff. So. I want everybody. The only reason I'm here is to tell Lola and everybody else here that I will support you all the way because I think it's the only way we're going to move forward beyond all of the stuff that I don't know we're engaged in right now. Because really, right now we are fighting an uphill battle, and I don't think anybody realizes it yet.
I just met you, culture. I don't know what you're talking about right now. I'm lost.
Oh. Really? Okay. I support Comicsgate, any other independent creator, people who are trying to make independent content beyond the bounds of I don't know the constraints of a monoculture that's trying to be developed in our society currently.
Oh, okay. I agree with you on all those things. We were talking about the vaccine, and then you switched on me. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow.
No. It's fine.
You use the big words, and I start to
Well, I absolutely apologize, but
no, that's all right. It's not your fault. I'm stupid.
No, it's my fault that I wasn't conveying the right information at the time. Look.
I'm still staring at your hair. It's glorious.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. But Lola's one of the biggest supporters in our community, and I adore her like 3 ways to Sunday. And to me, it's important for all of us to grow. If you reach out and you find creators that want to make something that's sustainable, new, and of quality, that's the most important thing to me. We are in a position where there's a dearth of quality. There's a dearth of reality. There's a development of a monoculture. Sure. Although, you can still have girth and have a dearth, I guess. It's usually we call those fat people, but that's all right.
Well, I'm a fat person.
Well, no, it's
fat
fine.
girl.
No. Hey,
Who
look,
coined
I hate on
the
those.
phrase? Who coined the phrase where you can't touch the bottom of a tuna can, but you can explode them from the sides? That's dearth and girth. So
No. I understand that. I mean, beer can brown and all of those things, but no, that's not the point that I'm trying to make here.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm
I
confused
mean,
again. I'm sorry.
you can have depth
Culture
and
just
width.
supports everybody. Culture is
I
an
do.
awesome
Oh, yeah.
human being who comes and shows his love, and
Oh, that's
I
great.
understand what he's here for.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm here. No. Mostly, I'm here because Lola Lola believes the same thing I do, right? Which is we have to support each other in order to grow. And if you're writing comics, if you're writing novels, if you're producing screenplays, if you're making films, by the way, I'm going to make a film. It's going to happen, and I will solicit people who are willing to stay in a crappy hotel and eat sandwiches for several days in order to make that happen. But my goal ultimately is to prove that we are beyond what Hollywood creates. We are the new independents. We are the new creatives because they lack it. You guys out there, people who have art skills, people who have stories, you should be the future. Hollywood is clearly the past. I mean, look at the fact that they're willing to sacrifice good storytelling and their art for an agenda, for a monoculture, for something someone else is paying for. And you know what? I love
think
Los
the question that everybody wants to ask you, Culture, is what conditioner do you use and how many
He
times
says
per
that
day?
like all the time.
Here we go.
This is
Do
like
you
your
do
number one
100?
question,
Do you
isn't
do
it?
100
No, people
brushstrokes,
ask me all the time. Look, the most important thing is that you use products that are oriented around the pH balance of your skin, which means, unfortunately, it's gender biased. And you know what? That's okay. But you need to mix up your products. You need to wash your hair every other day. You don't wash your hair every day. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
my wife
the
does that.
plan. Yeah. Now there are
So she
certain
spends
conditions.
$30 on a bottle of shampoo. So.
Well, you need to alternate your products. This is the other thing most people don't understand. And you don't have to use expensive stuff. You just have to use stuff that's for your hair. Do you really want to talk about hair?
That's
Well, considering
that's the most
No.
interesting thing to me right now. Yes.
I mean, it is
I'm
very
bald,
Fabio
so-
culture.
Hair tips with Culture, because
Well, actually, that's not funny because people have asked me to do actual videos on the subject. But
that's
look,
awesome.
no, it's
Well, that is
great,
funny.
and I love it, and I don't mind talking about it. But look, the most important thing, and the only reason I wanted to be here, and while I appreciate the invitation that I got, is that I want to support you guys. I know that that's a foreign concept, but I like supporting independent creators. I've done it forever. I just supported the bloody Mike Barron in his Florida Man comic.
Do you follow any of us? Are you subscribed to any of our channels?
Yes.
Matt, come on, dude, really?
Have you bought any of my
I'm subscribed.
products?
I'm subscribed to Lola.
What am I asking?
What are you asking, Matt? Are you really calling me out, bro?
Oh,
Do you want to do that?
okay.
Come here, bro. Come here.
Whoa.
South
I'm
Park.
sorry?
Nobody South Park.
Whoa.
Well,
No,
Culture.
no.
I think
Say what?
Look,
No,
I
I'm
love.
serious for just some.
I
Why
love
do you
the
feel like I'm
idea.
coming at you?
I love
wasn't
the
thinking
idea
it like
behind
that,
what
but
Matt does.
I'm sorry you took it that way.
No, it's fine. But I love the
It's
idea.
like we
what
all
Matt's
need to rise together, and that's pretty awesome. But if nobody's like subscribing to each other, then
Oh, dude, I'm 100% behind you.
It is what it is.
Wow, Matt, really? Weren't you just on a stream with me earlier today in which you were an hour and a half behind everybody?
I don't have any
You know
problem
what?
with you. Why are you
You
acting
know
like
what?
I'm attacking you?
I
Don't
know
get
what.
into
You know
it.
what? I'll
You're
see you guys
smarter
later.
than that.
Lola,
I'm not
I
trying to
love
do
you.
that. I'm
Have
just
a great
asking
day.
you who
I'll
on
see
the
you
you,
channel
guys.
do you
Culture.
subscribe to? It's not a big deal. What a fucking... Are you for real?
I feel like
Like
this
it was a
all my
legit
fault.
question. Like he could have been like,
That was
he could've-
my fault. No, blame me for it. That was my fault. I wanted to talk about hair. That's my fault.
What's up,
So blame
McKinney?
me, Matt. That's not your fault, bro. That's put it on me. Put it on passion. I'll take it. You seem like a nice gentleman. Thank you for
I
coming
don't feel
on.
any guilt because I
Culture.
wasn't trying to attack him. I just asked him fucking four
I know,
word sentence or whatever. I only asked him like one word sentence. Shit.
Thank you, Culture, for your kind words. That was very nice of you to come on and talk about those nice things about Comicsgate. It's very important. So we all appreciate it. And as the senior most Comicsgate person here, I want to thank you. Thank you, Rick.
Wait. Are you? Wait. What?
I've been here a long.
I think he means age-wise, not years in CG.
Old person. And in CG, I've been here a long time.
Yeah, so was Lola.
Oh, who's
What's up,
this?
McKinney?
Hey
that's
everyone.
Hello.
What you drawing there, buddy?
Doing some muscle girl sketching.
I like it.
McKinney does really good work.
That looks great.
Yeah, this is kind of cool stuff I was doing during streams this afternoon. So, and just I will fulfill my promise at some point, Lola. I will draw whatever my interpretation is of you, and I can guarantee that it's probably not the accurate, exact representation at all. Probably just my own imagining.
I think that's what Pell Rider did. Is he just took what he thought.
what I envisioned.
Yeah. I got a Clayton in here now too. What's up, Clayton?
Hey, what's up, Lola? Man.
Hey, Clayton.
Yeah, good. It's good to see you again, Jason. I feel like, we're getting to know each other and we're like old friends now.
Yeah, it's a comfortable relationship.
Man. Whole casino, Culture Casino. You guys, I didn't think you realized what kind of stream this was.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, I don't know. I like to joke around a lot.
I'll talk to him. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Lola.
I mean, did he know what kind of stream it was? I don't know if he was even listening to the stream. We were talking about vaccinations. We were talking about one thing, and then he hops on and fucking.
He was
talks
like
about something
showing
else.
you.
So,
he was showing.
did he know
you
what
his,
stream it was? Probably not. It didn't seem like it.
He was showing you his appreciation.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah, he was just being
nice of him.
appreciative. Yeah.
I just got confused at one point, so I
don't think he was trying to cause any drama.
I was totally fine with him. I wasn't even trying to attack him at all.
For that. Come on.
What? Who was attacking who? No one was attacking anybody.
I was
know what makes
attacking.
everything
I was
better?
like, dude, I thought he was joking. I was like, what?
I don't know the gentleman. He seems like a very nice man. So
he does.
I was
really
confused. I've never met him before. I was never introduced to him, so I did get confused. So that was legit. I wasn't trying to belittle anybody, but it got that. And I mean, his hair was quite beautiful. I'm jealous. I mean, have you seen me? I'm bald as hell. So.
What did you think of his hair, Clayton?
I liked it. I used to have hair like that back when I was in my teens. I grew it out a little bit.
You had long hair?
Yeah, I did. I really did.
I can't picture you with long hair.
I'll find a photo, and I'll show you.
Yeah, I showed a photo of me with long hair once. Yeah, I wasn't always bald.
Yeah. See, I think I'm going that way as well. Well, maybe I just have thin hair forever, but I'm like, where's all this baldness coming from?
Well, how old are you?
It's just the top. All the security cameras they catch the bald spot.
Well, no. I was gonna say it started going on me when I was like in my 23. Like that's when it really started to going. So.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've got that kind of boldness. I think it's just gonna be. It's gonna be like, Johnny Cash in his later years.
Oh, I got you. That's not bad.
Yeah. Just like if you hate, like
Patches.
Yeah, patches. Yeah,
Patches.
like
Patches O'Houlihan.
what do they call them?
Ugh.
What do they call the little bundles of dried out weeds that roll through?
Tumbleweeds?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, tumbleweed
Also,
hair.
Lola, Rosetta's asking you to check her DMs.
Yeah.
I look. Oh, Gargoyle says I look like a
Wait,
rabbi.
he's still-
No, kind of, yeah. But I went bald when I was about 22. It started, so
Yeah, see, yeah. I think Frege started going bald at like 19. He
Yeah,
started
there's
going
like-
quick.
there's like videos of him like during the image years, and you could see it already happening. Yeah.
See, some guys they suit bald heads. I don't think I'm one
Yeah.
of them. Yeah.
No, I look like Uncle Fester with a shaved head. So
I got a good dome. I got a good skull.
you do, Jason. I've seen it.
Thanks, man.
It's quite the cranium you have.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I looked up bald hairstyles the other night because I'm going to get a haircut on Monday, and I saw a
Oh,
picture of Jason Statham, and I'm like, hey, you know
Yeah.
what? Maybe I'll look all right if my face was as long as his and thin as chisel.
So if you were Jason Statham, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He pulls it off well.
He does
He
actually.
looks worse with hair, I think.
Well, you're so used to seeing him the way he is.
Jason
Mhm.
Statham.
So when he has hair,
How did
You
you
know-
feel when you started going bald, Jason? Did you worry about it? Did you just face the inevitable and accept it? Was there a grieving stage?
no, actually, I mean, I was okay because I used to shave my head when I was younger anyway. So, like, I grew my hair out for a couple years, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm going bald. I guess the bald look is what I'm gonna have. Like, it really didn't bother me as much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to have that attitude. I mean,
Yeah. Can't control it, you know.
can't control. You can only work on the things that are within your control. Everything else, the attitude has got to be let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. Make the best of a bad situation. Rub some
Absolutely.
oil on your head and just spread that all over a naked woman's body.
Yeah. Well, how do women feel about bald men? Lola?
Lola?
What?
She's not even listening.
Bald men. What are your thoughts,
Mm,
attraction-wise?
I think they can be attractive. I think bald men can be attractive.
You don't have to worry about hurting Jason's feelings or anything.
No, I don't have any.
Yeah,
no,
he has
I'm,
no
just, I'm
feelings.
just saying, like, it just depends on the person. Like, long hair looks good too.
It does. Jason Momoa, for example.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, I've seen so many TikToks lately of like just these long-haired guys, and like they have better hair than me, and I'm like, I spend hundreds on my hair a year, you know, products and haircuts, and I'm like, I want hair that looks like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're also probably like 20 years old. I mean, 20 years old, I had a beautiful head of hair too. I mean, it's just they don't have to take care of it when you're 20. It's like when they're 40, it's a totally different thing. I'm not saying you're 40, but
old
I'm
man
just saying.
himself. What?
Well, like women's hair goes thinner as they get older too. It's harder to take care of it. It's not, it's not too many women have thick, pretty hair in the like 60s.
I gotta put out a PSA real quick. Sugar Chris is in my chat right now, and everybody in here should go and subscribe to him so he has to wear a red dress.
While
Okay.
you're at it.
Wait, he's going to wear a red dress?
Sure is.
Yes, little human. He is gonna wear a red dress. And while you're at it, subscribe to Lola and share this out and have them subscribe because she'll wear a furry suit.
Uh-huh.
No. See, me and Sugar Chris are in a war right now, so
You're fast
warring over
tracking.
this.
You're fast tracking, Lola.
Yeah, well, I need Chris to pick it up.
You pick up the
Come on,
pace.
Chris. Get them subs.
Get them subs.
Sub him up.
Chris to the top so we can wear a red dress.
Yes, he's gonna do the red dress run. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I
Okay.
only have because you told me about it.
Yeah, down in New Orleans, they do a red dress run. It's for like a charity event or whatever.
Mm.
And so
Oh,
it's
that's
like a
lovely.
marathon, and everybody wears a red dress.
I feel like that's just an excuse to put on a red dress and run around.
I think so.
Well, yeah.
Who started that?
You know what? I'm gonna
Like,
ask
how does
my
something like that get started? A bunch of
I'm
drunk
gonna ask
guys
my
one
friend
night.
who lived in New Orleans for a long time and now lives like just outside it. If this is like how long this has been going on.
Yeah, like you can look it up. You can Google it. It's the red dress run.
Yeah, but I actually know someone who lives there,
Yeah.
and he could be
Ask him.
like,
What did they say?
yeah, dude, that started like 2 years ago.
We need to find out how we get Chris signed up in it.
Oh, I'm sure that's the easy part. Getting him 1,000 subs, that'll be the trick.
Yeah. Look, sub building is really hard. And you do have to have certain incentives, just like with the injections, the immunizations. You've got to have incentives, like dressing up as a furry or putting on a red dress. Get creative with it, people.
Yeah.
We're all here to do that exact thing, to be creators and to, come up with unique and interesting comic books. So apply that to your YouTube channels as well. You'd be surprised. People will jump on board.
Well, I'll give you an incentive. This Thursday on my Twitch channel, Passion for Drawing, you can get a sketch card by myself. I will draw whatever you want as long as it's within my artistic powers, and I will mail it to you. It's $5 a sub to the channel, or you can use your Amazon. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it up and do that. That's this Thursday at 2 p.m. on Twitch. So there you go. Through commercial line.
Why is everybody gotta do stuff while I'm at work?
Sorry. Well, you can sub early. You can sub on a different time and just let me know.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so you're going to draw anything?
Just about, as long as it's safe for Twitch. There's rules and stuff. You know that. But if it's like you want me to draw the Mona Lisa or something, that's kind of, I'm not Da Vinci, so.
So you couldn't draw me in a hot tub then?
I probably could. I mean,
no.
I like
Twitch is a bit funny about hot tubs lately.
They just, you know what they did instead of
I could do that.
fixing it?
I'll do that for free.
You know what they did instead of fixing it?
What did they do?
They created a whole category called pools, and they just put everybody in there.
Did they really?
Yes, that's how they dealt with it.
Oh my goodness, that's so great.
It generates too much revenue for them to do anything about it.
Not gonna.
Yeah. They're smart. That's a good maneuver.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at what's working. Don't ban it. Don't go the way of Tumblr.
It'll die out though. I'll wait.
Well, like I'm in the art channel, and it's like the top down. I wish they would do that with the art channel because the top ones it's all anime boobies, so they need to move that over to just anime. So or manga or whatever.
Yeah, I streamed on Twitch for a while, drawing just my comic and stuff like that, and I'm like, literally nobody is watching. I'm like, this is pointless. So I
gotta be consistent.
I do it here on YouTube.
Yeah, I switched to YouTube and I got better traction.
I get lots of higher traction. In fact, the idea that you were saying, what you're planning to do, a friend of mine told me about that. A similar idea that I could do for like this season of upcoming streams, where, like I start the first stream with just like the first 45 minutes is that I do a pencil sketch, and then the next stream I ink it. Next stream, I color it, and then basically kind of put it up for sale. It's something if anybody wants it, I can put up for sale and actually ship it to them.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
Amanda in the chat, you have to link your Prime to your Twitch account first. So, that's how you should do it. If you had some problem with that, I guess you have to contact them. I don't know all the details, but it should work because I use mine on other people's channels all the time. So,
Billy, you said Clayton is trying to get an artist to draw him a free avatar for his hot tub streams.
How did you know Billy? Billy knows me too well. Damn it.
He's a wise young lad.
That's a good way of doing it. Yeah.
Did I just lose somebody?
Yeah.
Did
Matt?
Matt drop out?
Yeah, I think Matt. Yeah.
I saw him like he was muting and unmuting, muting and unmuting.
Yeah, he might have
Okay.
issues.
He may be in the middle of something. He'll be back.
Could be having internet issues.
People
too.
have lives outside the stream.
What?
Like,
How dare they?
How dare you say that?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Ow. That was my elbow that cracked. Not that anyone cares.
I
In
care.
the world.
I
I
care,
love
Jason.
you. I love you.
No one else cares, but I'll care.
I appreciate that. Keep it at her. So, Lola,
Yes.
do you have anything else ready for us in the wings?
Yeah, of course I do.
Hit me.
Are you sure you want me to hit you? Like that?
You
sounds
know
painful.
it. I like it. Oh, you want to hit me? Oh.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm waiting here. You know, I'm patient, but come on, hurry up. You want that air?
What?
Dead air kills streams and dreams.
So talk amongst yourselves. Can you not talk to each other?
Bikini
Yes, sir.
90.
Yes.
Awesome artwork.
Yeah.
Have we ever met before?
Probably not.
Okay.
No.
Do you have a book you're working on, or?
It's just I just got commissions and then just building my social media account or just trying to get back to growing my social media stuff such as Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So
what is your Twitter? Is it Bikini 90 either?
Yep, same name, Bikini 1990, and then my Instagram is the same name, and then.
So you like this?
All you awesome folks out there, go follow Bikini 90.
Yeah, go follow him. And also, while we're at it, let's start an unnecessary spout right now.
What's that?
I don't know. Let's just start hating on each other.
No, it's not. No.
I'm sorry. I'm not good at that.
Neither am I. It's okay. What's this? What am I looking at?
Oh, what is that?
It's the Clyde spot on Jupiter. It's starting to look pretty weird.
Versus it didn't look weird before?
Well, I guess it's evolving.
It's like a Picasso painting.
Is that the one that's usually the big eye that they have on there, or is that a different one?
That is the eye. Is that what the eye? Is that the eye of Jupiter that we're looking at? This big storm?
That's what it looks like. His last mega spot suddenly appeared in Jupiter's southern hemisphere, but as new images from the Juno spacecraft show, the once circular feature has morphed into an somebody say that word.
Enigmatic.
Thank you.
Enigmatic?
Watch.
Make it clean.
It's a big word.
It's okay.
Enigmatic splotch.
It's okay, Lola. You have the gummies. It's okay.
So the feature was first detected by Clyde Foster, director of the Shallow Sky section of the Astronomical Society of Southern Africa, on May 31st, 2020. So that's why it's called Clyde Spot.
Oh, it looks like it's dissipating, like the storm is over, everybody.
Yeah, this is weird.
But
climate change is real on Jupiter, I guess.
It looks like a fetus.
What's up, Son of the
It kind of looks like the texture on like a vase or like a piece of glass. As it's forming, like it's
texture on what?
I can actually see that.
Like a piece of glass. Yeah,
like a piece of
vase.
glass or something like that. Like crafting, like ceramic.
Yeah.
It's so crazy how different all of the planets are in the solar system. You'd think that if they're all made of this, I mean, I guess they're not made of the same stuff.
Well, Jupiter is not a planet.
Oh, well, gas giant. Yeah, it's a planet.
It's different.
It is a planet, officially.
It's what they call a gas, because it's made of almost all gas.
It's a gaseous giant planet.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you ask me, Jupiter's got a surface. It's got to have a surface. It can't just be a big ball of gas.
Why not? The sun is.
I think the sun has a surface too.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
What's your definition of surface?
Hey, here, I got a question for you, Clayton.
Yeah,
Earth,
go
is
ahead.
Earth, is it flat or round?
Oh man, you've been watching some of my streams, haven't you? This comes up a lot.
I think I remember hearing you talk about this.
Well, is it flat or round?
Yes.
It's arguable.
Wow, that's not a.
It's arguable.
I don't think it's arguable, Clayton. It's not arguable.
All right. Why is it arguable?
For a long time, up until recently, humanity believed the Earth to in fact be flat, and I was okay. I like to play devil's advocate a little bit. I like to question what everybody else generally accepts, just so that I'm keeping my understanding of things even keeled. And I thought, well, what's interesting is we had this giant building in Melbourne here called the Rialto Tower. I think that's what it's called anyway. And you can go up in it. It's one of the tallest buildings in the city. Go all the way up to the top, look down, and what you'll notice is the buildings surrounding you that you're looking down upon aren't straight. They are in fact bowed by the perspective, curved in fact. Now, does that mean that those buildings are actually curved? No, that's just our perspective. So then it's an optical illusion, essentially. So then I wondered, well, if we pull all the way out into outer space, if we keep on going up and up and up, those buildings are going to continue to curl more and more as they get smaller. And maybe even the surface of the Earth, if it were flat, would curve so much to a point that when we were fully out of the atmosphere, it curved into a ball. And maybe perspective, to an extent, is determined by gravity. And the further away we pull from the gravity, the more curved things become. So maybe the round Earth that we all tend to accept as literally being a round Earth could, in fact, be an optical illusion. Now, that's just a crazy theory. I didn't necessarily believe it. But I'm throwing it out there.
Let me ask you this, Clayton. Is the moon round?
Sorry?
Is the moon round? Is
it
spherical? Is Jupiter spherical?
Jupiter is spherical, yes.
Is Mars round?
It's also round, yes.
Is Mercury
as far as
round?
our perception of it is concerned, it appears.
But why
round.
wouldn't Earth be round? If all the other planets in the solar system are round, why would Earth be flat?
That's a good question. But remember that we are not subject to the moon's gravity as much as we're subject to the Earth's gravity. And in fact, if we were on the moon, it may also flatten out.
Well, we are affected by the moon's gravity. That's how we have tides going now.
That's why I said as much as the Earth's gravity.
Oh.
So
it's the whole reason we have like daylight savings time, right?
Exactly. Well, it is, yes. So the moon's gravity, as it was said, it affects us because it actually pulls the ocean up toward it. If the moon's gravity was any stronger, it'd pull those oceans right off of the Earth and suck it up for itself. So yes, indeed. But at the same time, what if our perspective, as I said, our point of view, is actually affected by gravity as well? Because as I said, it must be, because those darn buildings are curved as we look down upon them, as they tower over us. Right?
I got a more important question. I got a more important question here. Why is it they can have cameras that can take pictures like this of planets, but I can't get a good camera on my phone?
Because you're not NASA?
Those are multiple pictures laid over, and then they Photoshop a lot of it. So,
that's interesting what you just said there.
A lot of it's not necessarily the colors and everything. It's just multiple. Like they'll do infrared spectrum and stuff, and then they have to change it a little bit. So
look, there's the head. There's the tail.
Yeah, all these round planets are photoshopped.
What's this? Galileo drew them round. Everything's round. Everything is round. Everything.
I don't know,
my big fat head. The planet Earth.
It is round.
It's just a good question. I was curious where Clayton stood on that.
I'm just saying. Look, I honestly, I'm like 80% sure that the Earth is round. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a crazy person. I'm just, I'm laying some cards down under the table. Maybe you pick some up. Maybe you don't. That's okay. You can leave them there.
Well, I mean, you're just saying there's a chance we don't know everything.
I am. Yeah,
That's
we're puny humans.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, just we start to ask questions about space. Like, what is gravity? Why does it exist? You Google it. And guess what? They don't know. They don't know. In fact, it's a theory.
It's not a theory. It's a proven fact. It's not. There is no theory of gravity. It's actually the law of gravity.
Well,
Newton proved it, and it was proved by Halley. Halley's comet. He actually was the first person to mathematically predict a comet from its gravity.
I see. Well,
so it's provable.
Provable. I'll give you that one. But they still don't know why it exists or what it is.
Gravity?
Skip, I never say
really
that. I hope Corey is writing Kozar.
Like, if you really start to investigate all of these questions, like,
sure.
For example, why do all the planets orbit the sun in a circular manner? Why do they have a circular orbit, right? And then you Google that, you find out, oh, wait a second, Mercury, it orbits the sun in the opposite direction to all of the other planets. Why is that? That's so weird. And then you also discover that some planets have an atypical orbit. They actually have an ovular orbit.
Yeah, there's this thing called mass. It's like, okay, so like if I roll around in my chair because I'm so fat, my mass will crash into something, or maybe not. Some other's gravity will push me off. So it's mass. Some planets are more massive than others, or smaller than others. That's why they have weirder orbits around the sun. The same idea that the moon is around our planet and affects our gravity somewhat. It's the same thing that affects planets going around the sun. They just have larger mass.
Well, that certainly determines the speed at which things orbit, but not the functioning of their orbit, not the mechanics of their orbit. Yeah,
okay.
It's interesting stuff.
Physics is cool. So. Yeah, physics is cool.
Yeah, it is. And then again, back to my original point. Look at how different all of these planets are. No, forget that. Look how different all of the different moons of Jupiter are. There's so much variety. It's insane. And of course, the scientists don't know why. Why some of those
Pluto
moons
back
have formed
into
the way
it?
they have.
Yeah, Pluto's a planet again.
It's a planetoid.
Yeah. Planetoid, yeah.
What was the whole point of disregarding it? Anyone remember?
It's too small. A woman looked at it.
When I was,
nope.
I'm old enough to remember there used to be. I'm old enough to remember there used to actually be 10 planets.
Wait, 10? What was the 10th one?
Well, there was a thing called the Kuiper Belt. It's a series of asteroids, and they thought one of them was a planet. So that's the same thing with Pluto. It's just a really big asteroid.
Joe Ball wants to know, why is the moon made of nummy cheese?
Nom, nom.
Yeah. That's why we need cheese.
Is it Gouda?
Gouda. It's
Who's
Parmesan.
tasted the moon?
Parmesan.
When the moon hits your eye.
Wait, that question could have more than more. Never mind.
You know what? We were both right.
Correct. The
There
moon
is
does
both
not
a
spin on its
law.
axis.
There is both a law and a theory of gravity. So, basically, a theory is an explanation of a natural phenomenon. Einstein's general theory of relativity explains how gravity works by describing gravity as the effect of curvature of four-dimensional space-time. Einstein also produced an equation which describes gravity. So that therefore,
Right.
we have
Newton's
both
law
law
of
and
universal
theory of
gravitation.
gravity.
Newton's law of universal gravitation, which is gravity.
Yeah,
So
exactly. We're both right. Isn't that cool?
Well, space-time and gravity are two different things. He was talking about, like, if I was on a planet and you're on another planet, our perceptions and time would be totally different depending on the gravity and the distance. From what I understand, I'm not a physicist. So
You're not?
Yep. I'm
What?
almost afraid to ask this question.
Ask it. You know I can't read, Lola.
Oh, in
Since-
string theory.
Does Clayton believe in string theory? Are there actually up to 12 dimensions and they could have alternate timelines?
I was
Holy
thinking about this just the other day, actually.
There could be alternate Claytons.
But see, the thing is, man, this is amazing because we just don't know.
Would you eat the sky if it was made of ribs?
Well,
That's Harry Carey.
we just
In
don't
Earth 2,
know,
basically.
do
Would you eat the moon if it was made of cheese?
we? Is it a good cheese? What kind of cheese is it? There's so many different types of
Cubs
tasty
win.
cheese.
Cubs win.
Let's get back to the 12 dimensions. Are there 12 dimensions, Clayton?
I don't know that there's not. And sometimes, I mean, there's like I could just make things up and they would sound like something I might believe. So you can basically make up your own religion in your head and essentially believe in it. Like, so for example, sometimes we experience deja vu, right? Well, maybe that deja vu is just one of our other dimensional versions, memories and experiences, because it's like it has happened before, right? Maybe a few seconds beforehand in another alternate parallel dimension. I know they're not the same thing. Forgive me. Parallel dimension, right? Or again, sometimes I just figure maybe we've lived multiple lifetimes as well, and maybe that would explain the deja vu phenomenon. Maybe it is our brain just acting faster than we are able to actually perceive and understand what is happening. You know, who knows?
That's a good point.
Billy, did you watch some anime today?
I don't know. Maybe.
Huh?
All of these could be sci-fi storylines. I haven't
This is
actually
your
watched
full
any
emo.
anime today.
No, I mean that's not multiple dimensions. Is not unheard of. The mirage, everything's a mirage. That's not unheard of. Everything is like a movie being played out. That's not. All these things are like actual theories. You can't prove any of them, so you can say whatever you
Well,
want.
it's just everything can be just like a simulation. You know,
Right.
just like a
Yeah,
simulation.
exactly.
I actually buy into that theory. That's the one I believe in, is that we're all living in a simulation.
Oh,
So
That one I
this
do
is already-
believe in.
But what
you're
if
saying-
like right now is when we're dreaming and when we close our eyes, that's when we're actually living?
There's that one.
That'd be
I do
cool.
sleep
like
a lot on the weekends.
but see, the dreams are so different all the time, and they seem to be about what we have lived, at least in the way in which experience sometimes, in the way that we. Yeah, man, dreams are
know
another
about
whole
that,
different
Clayton.
bucket.
Yeah, I
Well, no,
never-
you incorporate things that happen in your life or that you've encountered or seen. So it's part of your life that happens in dreams. It doesn't mean you experienced those things, but you might have seen them or thought of them at one point in time.
I did have a
Yeah.
dream about a really bad zombie movie last night, and then I realized I did watch Army of the Dead. So
Well, there you go. See,
That's
proves our
awesome.
theory.
I just have really weird dreams, I guess, and so I'm like, is
No.
that something I could have thought up?
Cool. Tell us one of the weirdest ones.
Riding on the back of one of those huge Galapagos turtles.
Oh, that's not
That's a
weird. That's
beautiful
cool.
dream. That's a freaking
awesome.
Disney dream.
Yeah.
But
I wanna
like
do
I
that.
would say that's an
bigger
Avatar
than
dream
like
right there.
Earth, and
Yeah.
like you're just like traveling around. Like in the dream, I'm just traveling around on the back of this turtle. Like
Were you reading Wheel of Time or something?
no, like what was I doing that night?
Oh yeah, acid.
How
Maybe
amazing is it?
could
How
be.
amazing is it that we're able to indulge in this sensory experience every single night? That we're able to see, hear, touch, and sometimes even smell in our dreams and within the narratives that take place inside them.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
It
Like,
is.
why does that happen? Oh my goodness, it's crazy.
My dog does the same thing. He's laying here jittering and jumping around because he's dreaming about he played today. He's dreaming about that.
Yeah.
That's
But
awesome.
something I find fascinating is when babies are still in the womb, they dream.
Wow.
So babies start dreaming in the womb. So like you dream even before you're born. Dreams are a
That's
recurring
amazing.
thing throughout your life. Like,
Well,
but what can a baby dream about, right? When it's still in the womb because it hasn't experienced life. So
It'd be a trip. It's probably dreaming about, like, I don't know, the sensations of the liquid in the womb and
Or what
swimming
they-
around and
What
bumping
they
into
hear, what they hear, they can hear things through.
yeah,
true.
they can hear.
I mean,
But I find it fascinating.
It is fascinating. It's so
Talk-
fascinating.
talking about dreams, I mean, you got to talk to Bancroft. He knows all about lucid dreams.
Oh yeah, lucid
Now
dream.
in Indiegogo.
The lucid.
Nice
Check it
plug.
out.
Lucid.
Thank you.
Don't you have? All right.
Yeah.
Why are astronauts and astronauts?
I mean, scientists don't even know why we dream. And then here we are. We have the goal to look up at the stars and say, this is how it is. All right, we figured out the universe and the way in which it was constructed, the way in which it works, but we don't know why we dream.
They kind of know already. They've
They
done a lot of
don't
dreams. Haven't you watched Inception? It tells
Oh,
you
no,
everything
no.
you need to know about dreams.
They really are all just theories, though. Truly, they are.
Well, how do you prove something like that? So, how do you prove that my dream is what it is? Is it reality or not, or how does it work? Or there's really no solid way to, like, we don't have the capability to go into someone's brain right now and see what
I
they
think
see.
you have to. Yeah, you have to.
I know they can
ascend
measure brain
beyond.
waves.
You have to grow beyond the quite minimal boundaries that we have to work with in science at this point in time. So right now we're looking at evidence. We're trying to look at what is fact, what can be held, what can be experienced in the physical. But with something like dreams, you've got to start thinking about it and trying to connect with that side of the human experience in a very different way.
You know what
Right,
my
like-
dream is? My dream
You
is
know,
that everybody goes out and backs.
witch doctors and seers from, throughout history, those were the scientists who would be able to tell you a little bit about dreams, I would say.
My dream is that everybody goes out and backs Unhinged, Jason's
Oh.
book, Absolute Book 2. That's my dream. I
That
have it
is
every
an
night.
awesome dream.
I share your
Yes.
dream, friend.
That's a beautiful dream.
Yes,
I like that dream.
very good book. Everybody should be going to check it
Thank you.
out.
Yeah, you're a very nice man.
I'm going to check that out.
Hey, Marketing,
Thank you.
Yes.
have you ever met Clayton before?
I have not actually.
I don't think he's met any of us.
Well, now we've all met. I've
I've been on
known
stream with
McKinney
Clayton
for a
before.
while. I've been checking out his
Clayton,
stuff
yeah.
for a while now. He does some
Well, I
really
love-
cool stuff over on his channel with art.
Oh,
Look at that. Ooh, that's cool.
dude, that's
Grrr.
badass.
Thanks, man.
Jason is the
Passion for drawing. I love your avatar. I'm so sad to
Berserk. Yeah.
hear about the creator of Berserk passing away
Yeah.
this month.
Yeah, it's a bummer, man. It's if anybody's never read Berserk, you probably should. It's probably the best manga ever made. I mean, next to Akira. I mean, Akira's really good, but Berserk's
so incredible.
Masterpiece.
What is the deal with Skip?
What's going on?
He said Lola was monetized. I paid $1.99 to say change
the subject.
Skip. Be adventurous, my friend.
I tried to change the subject. I was trying to like go back Absolute 2.
Yeah,
You see what I did there?
It's a good subject.
Well, what I was going to ask, Makani, are you going to get into the comic game, man?
Yes.
I hope so someday.
The answer is yes. Just say yes.
Yes.
There you go. You're committed now. It's been
What?
live
No,
on stream. You
his
heard
stuff's
no.
really good.
He said
What?
Some pretty sweet stuff. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gotta
man, I
be
liked
good.
it.
It's gotta
That
be
is good. That stuff is
Well,
good.
no, not just good in art, but good in story, good in
Oh.
everything.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
See?
I don't want to make shit. I don't want to make shit. I really, really don't. Especially if it's something I'm passionate about and I can make a good story out of it.
No, I
wait a minute.
understand.
You're not supposed to be passionate for drawing. I am.
That's what a passion lies.
You can be really excited for drawing. How about that?
He enthusiastic for drawing.
You don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I was just wondering if we see a comic from you. Or a
I
manga.
would like to. Someday I would like to.
What kind of stuff are you like? Do you like Western comics, manga? What is like?
For me, yeah, it's just I would say if my first book would probably be a manga. It would probably be more of an Americanized manga. Stick to kind of similar to kind of how Miriam does it with her with bonds. Make it black and white with gray tones.
There you go.
And the thing is you know, let me get my other sketch.
Yeah. Show the art, friend. Show it. Where's Plagle? This is making me upset.
I know, right? Like I messaged him and he said maybe. Like I think he's working or something.
He is. He's like
passed out.
No, he's working.
He is. I don't know if I should show it early, but or maybe I should. It's still late for me because I'm probably gonna go to bed after this. But
show it, then go to bed.
Why do you draw art if you're never going to show it to anybody?
There you go. I even show the crap that I rip up.
I mean, I don't show everything I do because some of it is crap.
no, not everything, but it's just based. I would say I would probably more fit into just doing it as a black and white manga book. And then like I said, it had to be something I'm passionate about, and you know, showing it to other stuff, showing it to other people. People were kind of telling me there was like, you know, a lot of the stuff a lot of stuff that you see from CG, a lot of stuff you see just from the independent stuff. Mine is I guess my idea feels very unique because it's not superhero related at all.
Well, there's a lot of non-superhero stuff. I mean, my book is not superhero.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's like a ton of stuff that's not superhero.
Yeah, but
your stuff. I mean,
your stuff would fit in, man.
There's a big.
But I realize it's very. But for what I'm really like, my heart is in. It feels very niche.
Well, manga is.
Very niche.
I will tell you that manga is kind of a tough sell in CG, but that's changing. You look at Irene.
Irene's great.
Yeah,
Blade Devil, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I did 11 pages for Blade Devil. I actually worked on that book.
Awesome.
So, I did a manga style. It's like if you like Berserk and stuff like that, I kind of used a little bit of that in my own style and stuff like that. So you're really gonna that stuff's getting popular. There's other people doing manga. I plan on doing a variety manga magazine here. Probably.
I would like to do it I would prefer to do it just because I feel like that's more fitting.
Mm-hmm.
It would make sense in my mind.
Ooh, cards. I can't draw cards for crap.
Yeah, no. Cool. This is like me like 5 years ago, but it was something that I've developed in my head for like 5 years straight, and it's started over, grew, it kept growing, and just the more I kind of write stuff down, the more I flesh everything out, the more I get into it myself.
Yeah, I could see it evolve as you scroll down. It's kind of neat. I actually like that. Yeah. You can see your style getting tightened up, getting a lot better.
It feels like everything's starting to make sense. Everything's starting to
your cars are getting much, much tighter. Yeah, it looks. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
so it's just cool. It's stuff I do, and it's just like the more for me, and it was something that one of the YouTubers I followed told me, was just like, the more you write this stuff out, the more you're going to get into it yourself. And the more I think about it, it's this: do I want to put out something that it's just going to appeal to the general masses, or do I want to put out something that is going to make it really is something that I'm passionate about and something that I'm happy with? And that's kind of my mindset for the past this year, was that I need to focus on making content that I'm happy about. If my heart isn't in it, then what's the point of doing it? I'm just wasting time.
Yeah, and people are going to sense that. Like if they see that you're just trying to do something, you're not really into it. They're gonna the audience here. They're all really smart, and they really care about people's projects. They can tell, like, yeah, I'm just throwing this out, whatever. They can kind of tell.
And that's my thing, is like, if you're having fun, then the audience is going to have fun with it as well.
But if you're drawing a book about bitching race cars and hot chicks and all that stuff, man, yeah, people are going to dig that.
Yep.
That book, man. I don't think anybody's really
especially if it's
done
something that's like, it feels so like mundane, and yet it feels very intricate. It feels like it's escapism. It's like pure escapism.
Senator Colonel makes a good point. CG is like 90% not cape. Non-cape and niche is not niche here. It's very diverse.
That's the thing. That's the thing I always got to remember. Is like, a lot of the books I see come from everybody. It's like, oh wow, it's not Cape Crusaders. It's not. It is ideas that people have people on this so diverse, and there's a lot of things going there. And for me, I probably would fit right in that. But I think the first thing is just, I got to get something good first. I want to get something out that's good first.
That's fair, man. Do what you got to do. But you look like you have a good start. So
yeah, dude, it's good stuff, man. I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
Magini knows that I will support him. I will support Magini.
So until then, I'm just focused on building my channel up, just building my YouTube stuff, and just stuff down and then I just kind of I do more writing in the background. I just kind of write in the background little by little. If it's just a little by little page or something to stay, and it's just not like a main story, it's a lot of world building. And I think that's the thing I get really into when it comes to this little thing I'm doing, is that I really get involved into the world building, because it feels like there's going to be something that's going to, I could build not just one book, or I can build multiple books. I can do so much with it, and it feels like it's something I'm very passionate about, that I don't think the audience is going to get alienated. I think I think the audience will get interested, especially if they see the art is really good, and if it grabs them like that. If it's something that it's so much, but it is so much going in there. But I'm not, and the thing is, to be completely honest, I'm not sure when I may put something together. It may be by the end of this year, or maybe within 5 years. As long as I'm passionate about it.
Like you can start doing it. Like you can start doing the book itself, while you're still world building, because things are going to change anyway, and you'll continue to come up with more ideas. It's kind of the situation with Borok right now. I feel the same way as you. Our spin-off for Kozel, there's so much I can do with it, and every time I go to write something, a new idea is spawned. But that not all of that stuff is going to be in the first issue anyway. So,
no, it's not. It's and that's the same thing with me. It's just like,
but you don't want to get too stuck up in the. You don't want to get too stuck in the weeds, sort of say, of your world building, because that's what Tolkien did.
Exactly.
He wrote Lord of the Rings, and then he spent the next 30 years just doing world building. He never released another book. He never got around to doing it. So, yeah, sometimes, there's a lot of people, but you can build it little by little. That's what I'm doing with Doom Fate. It's the first book. I'm doing a magazine that does the characters. I'm going to be doing an RPG, do more books, and you just build it up. And CG gives us all an opportunity, us creators, to do that. And I'm very appreciative of that every day.
As John Malin says, strike while the iron's hot too. Like, you don't know where CG will be in 2 years or 1 year. It might be thriving. It might not. It might be a thing of the past. You just don't know. So if you've got something that you can at least fit into a first issue now, why not? Just get going on it. Speed of implementation.
Can one of the mods drop his YouTube link in the chat?
But for just, and I agree absolutely 100%. It's just after just seeing what's been going on with the industry, after seeing what's been going on with entertainment nowadays, is like, do I really want to just jump on the hype train and just throw something out there without at least taking some time to at least I guess I want to put my best foot forward, essentially put my first step to actually be something good instead of just trying to rush something out.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Too. Yeah. I mean, what my first book was in CG? It was a coloring book.
It was, and it was awesome. Awesome.
And people are suggesting that, like Rosetta Arrow was suggesting that I take my inks and do a coloring and do just a good coloring book.
So I wasn't ready to do a comic. I've learned so much since I did my first. I mean, Doom Fate was my first comic book ever. I did some submissions and stuff, but I never did a whole comic book, and it's a big learning process, just that in and of itself. And I learned a lot, and my art's gotten better, I think, now. But that was like 2 years ago. So things
you put your best foot forward then, right? Like,
yeah, of course,
so you can always put your best foot forward wherever you're at.
Yeah,
but you're going to evolve anyway.
Yeah, it's
and the thing is that it's just like I don't want to be like those like creator. It's like the final goal is comics. I'm not interested in some like Netflix deal or whatever. It's just like I want to build. The final goal is make a comic out of it.
I got it. Here's an incentive for you. Get your comic published and get the vaccine. That's that's your encouragement. Bring it back around. See what I did there.
Bring it back around.
I know how important is IP. I know how important is personal property is now. So you want to, and so it's not something I want to replenish for large exposure. If it means I have to lose what like final say on how I built and everything. If I know, you know what I mean.
I think that's way down the road. I think I think a lot of people, in my opinion, overthink that. Where it's like, oh, on Netflix, like, don't worry about that right now. The first thing is putting your first foot on that path to getting there is always the hardest. It's scary. It's hard to publish your own stuff, put your art out there. I mean, it's you're worried about what people think, and we live in a world where everybody's likes or hearts or dislikes, and it's as an artist, it's actually a real big minefield, but you just got to jump in and do it sometimes. And of course have a plan. And it sounds like you do have a plan. And whatever works for you, man, go for it, man. I think it'd be a cool book.
Yeah, and the thing is, I always gotta remember is like, listen, your first attempt's gonna suck. Okay, you're gonna fail before you actually succeed. So just always keep that. Just always remember that. Always remember that.
Yeah.
The next volume's gonna be better. It's gonna get better over time.
Kozar
your
game, a Kozar movie, a Kozar cartoon
What in the
series.
world is going on? Like, hold on before we get to that.
Yes.
Culture was still in the chat, and he said Makani90 is a great artist, that he commissioned work for his channel and merch, that you have a great channel, and that you're an awesome artist, and that you host a live show on Sunday. Are you doing that?
It's called Makani Live. Makani Live. I'll go ahead and share I'll share the channel. So channel again here.
I was hoping one of the mods dropped the link to your channel. I think they did.
I dropped it in there.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so here you go. So this is my channel, Makani channel, and I do draw streams every Wednesday and Sunday, titled Makani Live. It's with me and 3 of my co-hosts. And it's just kind of a chill. We do kind of pick I pick kind of like a drawing I want to do for each day, or for that stream, focus on trying to get that done. At the same time, we chill and chat with other people. Sometimes I'll do streams where I'll do episodes where I feature other artists, like one-on-one and such like that. And the whole thing with Makani Live is that I do it in seasons. So I do season. So tomorrow is the beginning of season 4. So, and that's going to run from tomorrow, May 23rd, up until August 23rd. So that'll be throughout the summer.
So when you do the seasons, do you like change out like different themes, or like one season's artists or another season's?
It's kind of, I try to, but oftentimes it's just kind of, oftentimes it is just kind of whatever works and whatever just kind of ideas I have at the time, because the stuff always changes and such. Like for the first season, we started it in August and ended it, and I think it's in November, and it was at the time that we were able to do Halloween stuff, but it's just, it feels inconsistent with me when I try to do a theme, because I'm worried about it's not going to be as inconsistent and everything, and I might be running out of ideas if stuff pops up and such. So I can try that this season, just because it's in the summer. We could do a summer theme for that the whole time.
Right.
It's just I gotta make sure I'm not stretching myself thin though. And then of course we do like special stuff. It's like usually it's just kind of whatever ideas I have at the time, or I usually do stuff for the channel. Usually do stuff and just whatever I'm working on. A lot of times we don't do. I try not to do so much. Do like drawings based on whatever was going on at the time. I try to steer away too far away from that, just because it's
make it timeless. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. I have a very important question for you.
Yes.
And this will determine if I support you or not. Are you left-handed?
Oh, or is there like a left-handed thing?
I'm just
Then
asking.
you know about.
I was looking at your videos and it looks like you're left-handed. You're left-handed?
1 second.
Yes.
Yes. That answers your question.
Okay, so I disavow. I disavow your left-handedness.
I'm left-handed.
Disavow. No, I'm
I'm
kidding.
left-handed.
No, it's
He's
fine
kidding.
if you're
He's
left-handed.
kidding, Marketing. He's kidding.
I'm making.
Yes,
He's a jokester, a prankster.
No,
I am
it's
left-handed.
it's all right to be a southpaw. That's fine.
Yeah.
My niece
We're the
is left-handed.
oddballs. We're the odd ones.
Wait, how many
curious.
left-handed
There's a
people are
Corey
here?
Barton in this chat right now.
That's
I'm
Corey.
left-handed. I'm left-handed. Hey, Corey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm left-handed. Maki's left-handed. Who else is
Me
left-handed?
too.
There you go.
You're left-handed. Wow, I feel left out.
You're really outnumbered.
Yeah, you're outnumbered here, pal.
No, I'm on the right side of history.
I want to call it that.
Yeah, but we think
Oh.
with the right side of our brain, sir.
No, it doesn't matter if you're
That
left-handed. I subbed to your channel. It looks awesome,
Thank
dude.
you.
So seriously,
Thank
I'm
you.
just
And
joking around.
on top of that, I I am making a bigger effort to put out more time lapse videos each week. In fact, I'm starting a new series called Inked Beauties, and it's something I'm going to do every Tuesday. Hopefully, every Tuesday and Thursday. I already got 3 videos lined up that I can set up for it. So I just it gives me more incentive to get back to get putting out more work. So, but I'm going to go ahead and take off. But before I do, would you guys like to see a little preview?
Yes.
Yeah, previews are awesome.
I always like seeing cool art. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
preview
let
the
me
friend.
share the stream one more time.
Preview the friend.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't worry, it's copyright free.
Just do it. Go ahead, whip it out. Whip it out.
I was like, what? Is that part of the video?
copyrighted. Oh. Oh, in love with me.
He does Pretty Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, she's sexy, man.
All of his women are sexy. I have not seen him draw one like female that was not just amazingly beautiful.
That's cool. That's great. Oh, those things. So.
Oh. She's not that big fat girl.
So the first one is on Tuesday, and then more to follow afterwards. So I already got 2 other drawings already made videos of, so I'll put those out. But it'll just be something, at least that way I can be consistent and put out content every week.
It's awesome.
And then I'll do, and then of course you've seen the color stuff, so I'm getting back into the color work. I'm already doing color work. I want to get back into making color videos as well. I want to get back into making like Fortnite's skin. There was a time where I did just like videos based on like Fortnite skins, and I kind of want to get back into that now. It's fun to do. But yeah, that's about it for me. So I hope you guys enjoy and want to do I have
good.
I feel like with Patreon, it's nothing against Patreon. It's just I feel like that's too. I feel like there's too much. I feel like that'll be putting more responsibility and probably putting out more pressure on me to set up a Patreon, because it feels like I don't want to make false promises. I don't want to make,
Yeah, I feel like I need to reinvestigate some of my Patreon subscriptions. Because I think some of them haven't been updating or putting out. It seems like
and I don't want to fall
kind of
into
an abandoned platform these days.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna need to get
It's good
some
meeting
rest.
you, man.
It's nice meeting you, man.
Thanks for coming on, Magani.
I will. Hopefully next time I come on, I will draw you next time. I promise, so.
Oh, you're so sweet, Magani. Much love,
I'll
man.
see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.
You too.
He's awesome. Love Magani.
Nice kid. Seems like a nice kid.
A little pose for you. Oh.
He's good people. Good people.
Yeah, he is.
And that's what I'm finding more and more of, like, as I'm, kind of webbing my way around YouTube these days, is I'm finding more and more good people in these communities that I didn't know was making content or creating or...
And then you met me.
I met you, like 4 years ago.
Almost, yeah. Almost.
Then you met that Matt Barr guy. Psh, what's with him?
Matt's awesome, man.
I like Matt. I'm just joking.
He said his airbook wasn't working, so that was the issue.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I want to have him come on for a test your might. I think he'll have fun.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That's like one of those events you have to kind of pump up, though, right?
I just do them.
No, we're totally gonna pump that up. Yeah, we got it.
Maybe not. Yeah, I met Jason on Rot 10.
Rot 10. Yeah.
Miss him too, man.
Yeah, miss Rot 10, man.
I have not heard anything from him or about him.
I'm still going to say he is a good dude, because I don't want to think anything negative.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss that guy.
Yeah, that's where we did the comic jam thing. That was really good.
Yeah,
That came out great.
Yeah.
Some really good artists on.
He even backed my first book, man.
He backed my book too.
Yeah.
Hey, Clayton.
Yeah, what up?
What's going on with Kozor?
Wow. Direct.
Damn.
Oh,
Call
yeah.
you out.
Yeah, man. Kozor is coming along beautifully. I'll share it right now.
Yes.
I actually work on Kozor while I'm hanging out with you guys.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Who's not telling what we're getting in this book?
Let's all get cozy
you
with
wanna
Kozor.
You're gonna get some big fat girls.
No fat rolls in Kozor.
We're about size 42.
You're such a big fat girl.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that looks
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
so there's no backgrounds in these panels yet, but I've got the characters almost done. So, yeah, this is look at that. Let me just zoom in so you can actually see.
Do you draw those
true
separately and
epicness.
then do you
Sorry?
draw them separate panels and then put them in? Or?
Well, because I'm working over the top of Corey's originals,
Okay.
so
I see.
you can see them. You can see them there in blue.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So all the backgrounds, sometimes I determine whether or not I'm going to actually just keep Corey's originals, or if I'm going to redo those as well. Come on, man! This is just one page. It's one page.
Well, this is also one of my most anticipated books to get. This and Black Flag are like the two that I'm really hyped about.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a page from the comic?
This is an actual comic book interior page. Yeah. So
It's exclusive.
that's what this is going to look like.
I like
is
the
the
way
end.
that you have your panels set up.
Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
Like, that's interesting. Like, there's no, like, just
This is
automatic
the
divide on
original
that page.
This is what it used to look like. So
So you're just redrawing it?
just redrawing it, remastering it, so that it's as good as it possibly can be, so that we can leave an amazing impression on people when the first issue of Kozor goes out. Corey made this a few years ago, quite a few years ago, and has since improved a lot. Right. So I said, dude, this is a great story. It has decent art. He wasn't comfortable enough to do a campaign for it. I said, listen, man, what if I upgrade all of the artwork for you? Would you be willing to do it then? And he was like, yeah, for sure. And so, yeah, exactly. He wanted all the babes to look hotter. And, that was the best he could do at the time in which he originally made Kozor. And for years, no one knew about it, right? It just sat in a dusty folder. And he continued on to Kozor issue 2, which is actually a majority of it's done. So we got to just get out Kozor 1, and then Kozor 2 won't be far behind. But he had improved heaps with Kozor 2. And so we wanted Kozor 1 to match the level of quality that we saw in the second issue. And so that's where I came in. And of course, as I do with many other things, I went totally overboard and decided to remaster the pages to this level. So this is why it's taken us a little longer than we actually anticipated to essentially redo an already finished book. But we think it's worth it. And looking at the art, hopefully you guys agree. Corey is going to be recoloring all of this up and making it look really, really schmick. He's going to be the next Michael Jordan of coloring. I'm not joking. I've personally coached him to perfect his skills in that arena, and it's certainly, the proof is in the pudding.
Just like a remaster of it.
It's a remaster, yeah. So
what have you done, Clayton? It was once a secret epic.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, he means like it was a secret nobody knew about Kozor, but now
no
they do.
one knew about Kozor.
It was once a secret epic, but now it's a known epic. That's
I'll show you some of the new colors Corey is doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Does Corey want to come on here? Like,
have you sent him a link?
I have not.
He might pop on. These are the new colors.
Yeah, he's so good, man.
This is a finished page, a finished interior page for Kozor that you guys are going to get. Anyone who's backed the book, you're going to get this inside the book itself.
It's the very end.
Yeah. The whole story is told in these 2 pages.
Yep, that's it.
You don't need
Chief Baron, he's about as alpha as they come. You talk about toxic masculinity. This guy has it.
He's got all the toxicity.
Right?
It's like System of a Down up in here.
Hell yeah. And they love it. You know, they're a fan of it. They can't get enough of him.
Yeah, I love that eyeball up there, man. That's awesome.
Oh, it's just so beautiful, man. Corey did an amazing job on the colors. So, man, this book is so special to us because Corey did the original book. I'm coming in and doing some, remastered pages. He's then recoloring them. And so this is a true Barton Bros collaboration that we're going to be able to treasure for ourselves. We're looking forward to seeing this in print and holding it in our hands as much as everybody else. It's just, it's taking time.
Like his faces. Like the face there, it's just...
You like it?
Yeah, he looks like mean.
Good.
Yeah, but stuff like this is worth the wait.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I mean, you look at the art. That's not like this isn't the kind of art that you're going to get within a day, right?
This ain't no crappy absolute, that's for sure.
So,
I need a helmet like that, Clayton.
Yeah. Like this dude's helmet? Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
This one here.
That's the new page version of the one you just showed us. Right? That's
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, it's
Much more
really,
dynamic.
really stunning. So yeah, you look at that and it's like, man, this page must have taken forever to do. It took a week. But
yeah.
That's a long time.
It's a while.
Yeah, it takes a long time to do like this kind of rendering and inking and stuff. It's not simple. It looks beautiful. It looks great.
Yeah,
it's a labor of love, and we look forward to giving it to you. We really want to get this in people's hands.
I want you to give it to me.
Spread your love everywhere, Clayton.
Spread it.
No, it looks awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, this is awesome.
Thanks, everyone. Really appreciate it.
Clayton, spread the love everywhere. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
I got something secret to show too, Lola.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, show it.
Yeah, we get to show.
Okay. So there's a magazine I'm working on. It's going to be like Savage Sword of Conan style book, and it'll be based on some of the characters in Doom Fate. I got 4 great artists working on it. Doodle Bags is doing one. Joe Ball, Alan Alonso, How Comics, and Preston Acevedo.
Nice.
So I thought I'd give a few previews. The book will be in black and white. It'll be magazine format, just like the old Savage Sword of Conan's. There'll be a painted cover. It's called Tales of Novaterra. That's the world in which Doom Fate takes place.
Got some AAT up in there, man. I like it.
Oh, it gets better. I can't show it though. So there's definitely side boob and sexiness in it. There's no
we
nudity.
can show side boob.
As long as
don't
there's
want to
no
preview
nipple.
too much of the book.
Like I can't tell it. Hey,
Like-
you can't say I didn't try.
Yeah.
You got it.
And then this is a page Joe Ball did.
Oh hell yeah!
Page 1, his story that he's working on, and the stuff you're going to see from him is pretty spectacular. So,
Not as
Joe
many
Ball
lines
always
as I'm
kills it
used
on
to.
art, man.
and then
he's good.
Alan Alonso did another tale of someone. So it's all, like I said, it's all going to be black and white, and there'll be 4 stories, like stories in there to read, and there'll be some role playing game stuff in the back of the book too.
So you said magazine, but is this more like an anthology type or?
No, it's not an anthology because it's all characters from Doom Fate. So it's not like I'm not taking like different. I'm getting artists to work on my characters basically, and then put them in there. And it's going to be an ongoing magazine. I hope to do it every 3 or 4 months.
That's
and
really cool.
it'll be cheaper because we're doing it in black and white. So it's not going to be like a $25-$30 book. It's going to be trying to get it down to like $15.
Nice, yeah.
So, but so that everybody can have a magazine and send it out to them. And just if you like that sword and sorcery stuff, or you like fantasy, pulp novel stuff like Conan, pulp novels and things like that.
Right.
The page count, Son of Colonel, is probably going to be right around 40 pages, and I'm hoping to keep it, like I said, keep it down to $15. Because if we keep it black and white, I don't have to hire a colorist,
Right.
so that keeps the cost down. And then I've picked some of the best black and white artists in CG, in my opinion. I think they're some of the best black and white artists. So I don't think you really like Doodle Bags. You don't need to color his stuff if you don't want to. Joe Balls, $35.
I don't feel offended or anything. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But that's what the book will be about. There's some. Maybe I'll sneak a. But here we go. Ready? Oh no, that's not it. Next.
Oh, that's cool though.
This one. So this is like as sexy as it gets.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
So, but that's just highlighting some of it, and that's going to be after I do the coloring book, which I'm doing that next. That's
Do you have Joe Ball art in the coloring book?
No, because no one would be able to color it.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you just gotta use like watercolors and stuff. Like you can't use anything like.
Well, like you were showing that one page, like after the Joe Ball art one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that would be an awesome like coloring book page. But then I was like, Joe Ball, you couldn't color his art. Like, there's no way. It would take eternity. Because his lines are just so tight and he has so many.
Oh yeah, it's. I've tried to color his stuff. He did a couple pieces for Doom Fate, and I colored them, and it was pretty tough. So he's not easy to color, but
his stuff does look better suited for black and white.
You'll color Joe, Billy. Go ahead and try it sometime. Go ahead and message Joe for one of his quote unquote test pages. You'll see how you do.
Like, that should be his shtick. Joe's stick should be like, if you can color this.
Let's have a coloring contest.
Are you one of those big fat colorists?
Give me one of them big fat crayons.
Corey, I could color it if I wanted to. Wait, I gotta ask Clayton.
Yes.
Does Corey have a bit of an ego?
He's got a healthy ego. Both the Barton Bros have a healthy ego. Yeah. You see, in my opinion, it's those who have a low ego, a lack of ego, a lack of self-esteem that are the most egotistical, you could say. They're always the defensive ones because they don't have confidence in themselves. They don't believe they can execute. So yeah, Corey and I, we walk around with our heads up high, knowing that we're total beasts when it comes to this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
See, this is why Passion didn't hire me as one of the black and whites, because I'm just too good. He didn't want me to outshine everyone else. I get it.
Jay, you're on my list. List book first. It has to be done.
I mean, he's going to have many, so I'm sure you'll be in one.
I was just joking.
No, I'm not joking, actually. You're not making me feel... You are on the list, brother. It's just, I got to get the right story to you.
You're a kind
for
man.
your style. But all these guys were handpicked by me to do the... I felt that they could do the stuff. I have things planned for you. So we'll get you there. So I always feel that you're the Sam Keith of CG. That's my opinion.
Man. Well, I'm inspired by him, so...
Yeah, and I got to get you a Sam Keith type of story, so I'm not there yet. Hopefully everybody buys this book so I can make more. So.
Oh, yeah. I backed the last book I'm going to back for the month, and that was Doom Fate. Because that's not cheap.
Well, I put some ding indents up.
So. No, I don't want that crap, man. I want not that it's crap, but you know what I mean. I want good stuff, man.
Well,
With my Coke.
DM me. We can make an exchange.
Nah. That's not how I will roll, man. That's
Okay.
not how I roll.
All right, man.
Oh, Lord.
I appreciate it.
All right, man.
Bless your hearts. Just work it out.
Yeah.
No, I'm giving him money.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Corey says it's not ego. He's just laying down the facts.
No. Damn. Yeah, I like
smacking it.
Corey. He's a cool guy.
Just slapped it down on the table.
He's slapping it all over the place.
All over the place, man. Oh, getting it everywhere.
All over that big fat girl.
All over big fat 42 sized waist.
Joe Ball coloring books for people with extreme OCD.
Yeah, there
Oh
you
my
go.
There you
God.
go.
Yes. Dude,
That would be awful.
that's a good idea. Some people need coloring books to, like, calm themselves.
That would not calm anyone. Stress the
It might.
crap
It'd give
out
you
of them.
something to do. It'll give you something to engage with. You could be out there for hours.
They would become schizophrenic. They wouldn't know where to go.
No. We're
I
going
mean,
to
I
give
get a
these
lot of
books to
people who
already
really like them.
schizophrenic people so that they can come out of it.
Billy Bosco.
Billy,
I had a lot of people
you can
contact
come in here if you want to hang out with us. Like, you have access to the link.
Yeah. Corey, get in here, boy.
You have a lot of people contacting you, Passion?
Well, about the coloring book, like people really liked it to like relax, and a lot of people's kids really liked it too. So I was happy about that. But a lot of adults like just kicking back and.
Well, dude, I used to work at Michael's. Those coloring books, those adult coloring books, those sold like, especially when they first came out, we couldn't keep them like for a day. It would sell out instantly, like entire racks. They're very popular and people like them. They help.
Yeah, that's my next one's coming out next month. So
yeah,
so it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be like an adult one, and then there's gonna be a little kids book because it's horror related. So it's monsters.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Gory stuff and zombies, and it's called Coloring the Undead. So it's pretty cool. Be a fun book.
Yeah, it'll be fun, dude. Isn't Billy Basco like? Does he mean actually working, or is he like working like coloring? Because he could do that digitally and be on here.
He just said he was working.
Yeah, like a job or like the comic stuff. Because
it's all work, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But so you can draw or color and be on here.
Yes. And it's good to play a bit or work and no play.
Yeah.
You never want to be a dull boy.
No, make some fat girls.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Exactly.
It's a good movie. That's a damn good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a movie.
Oh, Monk.
The Shining? Have you never seen The Shining?
Oh, yeah, The Shining. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's hard for me to watch that show. Monk with him on it. It's just so hard to watch.
Monk, was she a big fat girl?
I always wanted them to like do a scene where it's they go to meet him at his house and he comes in, he's got the robe on and stuff. Like, oh,
Mom, can you go get me some lotion? I seem to be out.
Real quick, yeah. I wish that I don't know if they ever did a Silence of the Lambs reference on the show, but that would have been pretty fun.
What? There's a Bancroft in my chat.
Michael Bancroft, man, he really has nothing to do to.
I did mention the Lucent, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It does happen.
Yeah.
I must be on like Aussie time.
Man, Corey and Bancroft in the same chat. Look out, Lola! Your chat's about to get wicked nasty.
That they both need to be in here.
I tried to send Corey a link, but his DMs are closed. So
yeah, he's eating dinner.
He's too busy right now, so he can't be bothered.
He's too important.
Yeah, that's true.
High and mighty.
Corey is a very in-demand colorist. I'm retired from coloring, so
yeah.
I don't color anymore.
Corey is getting good. If Michael and Corey have another competition, I don't know what would happen. I don't think Michael would do it though. I think he's already said no rematches.
Billy's getting a little too big for his britches there, Billy. Like you need to There's a lot of great colorists, but come in and show us all up. Well, I'm retired, so
There's not that many good colorists.
I'm gonna have
there's a bit of a colorist drought.
I'm gonna have ink spots on the Frog G comic. He's a good colorist.
Yeah, there's some good ones. It's just we don't have a lot. It's a tough gig.
When I first came into like all this, there wasn't hardly any colorists. Like people struggled to find colorists, and now there's like so many that I'm finding, and I'm like, where were these guys 2-3 years ago? Like,
there wasn't a market yet.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, Matt Yackey's coloring the next trading card I sent out.
Well, Matt Yackey's been doing coloring for what, 25 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's gonna color.
He doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Like, no, he doesn't count.
He's not. We'll deal without Matt Yackey.
Yeah, Oliver's a great colorist too.
Oh, Oliver's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a piece for Doomfade, so yeah,
that's right.
He's awesome. Oliver did the He-Man looking figure.
Yeah.
Of Valeria. It looks awesome in the package and everything.
It looks like Bancroft and Corey are friends again, though.
Oh no, it's Mike Murphy too. Holy cow, what's going on in this?
This is a mad world.
The stream is like exploded.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, she's everybody. By the way, sub to this channel if you haven't already. Share this out because at 1,000 subs, Lola will stream in a furry suit.
Why'd you have to remind everybody? Why?
Because you need the subs. You already have more than I do. You need the subs.
No.
Yeah, you need 1,000.
You need to send them to Sugar Chris.
No. He's not going to get in a furry suit. I don't
know.
want to see him
in a red dress.
I'd rather see you in a furry suit.
Yeah, Michael Bain
with Jason.
Corey's completely right. Bancroft is a great flatter. He's awesome.
Ooh. Shots.
There's even a compliment. Look, they're complimenting each other.
They're actually nagging each other.
Yeah, that's not a compliment.
A girl can hope, okay?
Yeah, they're flirting with each other.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Just a little tease.
Love-hate relationships are the best.
Leroy, I saw a picture of you today. You look exactly like I pictured you.
Why isn't Leroy in here? I did not see that picture, and I refuse to.
Which picture did you see of Leroy? Is it the one with the fish?
No, it's the one with he's with Eric Weathers and
what? I never saw that.
He went to hang out. He went to hang out with him.
I want to see that one.
And Sweetcast does it.
I want to see Leroy from a different angle.
I like Lola. I like the illusion. I like the imagination.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I like to imagine Lola as just a butt.
You could wear a furry butt outfit.
Don't ruin it.
Great.
According to El Gargoyle, I'm a 13-year-old boy, so I mean.
Wait, what?
I'll have to draw up a Lola myself also.
I'm not saying I've heard anything, Lola, but just saying.
I had to draw up a Lola, Meth Goblin, and something else. I can't remember.
Don't be telling everybody. It's cheating.
This Wolverine sketch. It's be nice to sell in the auction. Hey, Passion, you gonna do the next auction on Red Valkyrie?
Most likely. I think I got some other stuff here to look into the Passion Vault and see what I have.
How about you, Clayton? It's traditional stuff usually.
Oh, probably not. No, because I've only got digital stuff, and
I mean, you could do one-off prints.
I could, but
you don't have to, man. I'm just asking.
Oh, shoot!
Hello.
It's the Leroy.
Hey, man.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. It's me.
There you are.
What's up, Leroy?
It's me, Leroy.
It's Leroy.
You should introduce yourself every time.
I saw you had the third best colors in Comicsgate on. Oh, look at that!
Oh no!
Hey, how you going, everyone?
How's it going, Bancroft?
Who's the first best colors?
Ritter and Roquefort, of course.
Oh.
Is that equal first?
Is Roquefort really considered a colorist, or?
He's just considered usually an all-around badass, but I'll throw him in there.
It's like saying
wrong.
Chelsea's just a colorist. I mean, he's all around artist, I think.
Yeah, I like Bancroft's a little bit more than Kelsey's, though. At least on his book, it may be different. I know. Look, he kicked Corey's ass pretty hard. It's fine. We can talk about it. It's not a secret.
I'm here to represent Corey on this panel.
Well, I mean, you can
Well,
represent him, but impartial judges, like, they judged and they you know.
Is it impartial?
I kind of have to say I like Bancroft's. I mean, I know I'm on his channel a lot and he's helped me fund, but I'm not being biased. I did like Bancroft's a little bit more.
Simp.
Okay,
Yeah.
you may be a little simp.
I'll say nothing.
No,
Corey has
Bancroft's
advanced.
a really good colorist. So I like his
Corey has
Yeah.
advanced a lot since then.
He has actually. I recently saw that piece, the one that he did on that coloring challenge thing. Yeah, he has actually greatly improved since then, with the rendering especially.
Oh yeah.
With the cuts and stuff. Yeah.
So, would you be willing to do a rematch?
Why
one
would
day?
we want to do it again? First of all, I would have no reason to do it again. I think the way to solve and I thought this was completely solved and done and over, but you know, it is what it is. This Comics Gate is always in need of a little bit of drama, even if it's fun drama.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought it was solved, but you know, now it's just I'm about to get my book out. I have one of 2 PDFs ready to go. The other one is on its way, and yeah, so we'll wait to see Kozor, and then we could put Kozor up against Lucent, and everyone can have a field day there.
I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to do that, Bancroft.
That's
Yeah.
such an unfair challenge right there.
Well, they're totally different books. So
But that's always been my contention. That's always been my contention. You know, I've always said from the very beginning, I'm doing almost just a slight variation on a cell shaded sort of coloring style.
Yeah,
it's very different to what Corey's doing, which is, you know, highly rendered and includes a lot of shadows and.
Yeah, it's almost painted level. Like, that's what I did on Doomfate. Mine was more cell shaded. Like, I wouldn't put it up against like Kozar, for example. That would be.
Well, no, but this is my point. It's all subjective. I'm not talking about quality of, you know,
style.
This is all subjective. Like, what do you like? What do you like better?
Look, all I'm saying is this: you had Kenneth Rocafort, Kyle Ritter, and Matt Yackey all say that Bancroft kicked Corey's ass.
Wow.
Well, look, he was just a little spring chicken back then.
You act like this was 3 years ago. It was 6 months.
Yeah, but that's CG time. That's 6 years.
It scares me.
I
scares me
think
Corey's
Corey's
rapid
colors look
development.
good. I think Corey's colors look good. I think he does a good job. But I think Bancroft does a good job too. So.
Thank you, Lola. I didn't mean to come onto your channel for the first time to bring this drama. We know what can happen to channels when they start going down the drama route.
I thought you were gonna stop after I didn't mean to come on your channel.
He accidentally took the link.
I was just randomly clicking links, and I found
always take the link.
Some strange channel. No.
Yeah, Bancroft does have a high fever, so he doesn't know what he's doing.
I am a little bit.
Lola, what you don't know is anytime anybody in CG does a stream, the link is automatically sent to Michael Bancroft.
That is true. That is true.
Wait, hold up. So he's been getting these links this whole time, and this is the first time he's coming here?
Yeah.
Well, I saw you were, you know, talking colors. And then Corey's in the chat. It was inevitably going to come up.
He's been sick all month.
He's got Bancroft's got typhoid. Yeah.
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 Malaria. It's getting a little better. Yeah.
I think
Corey
a kangaroo
says,
beat
"Get my colors up, bro."
Colors up, bro.
You gotta
This is
display
his latest coloring.
He's gonna
essentially, right?
flex. He's flexing right
You,
now.
you guys just saw this, but
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We were watching it earlier. That's why we did see it.
Yeah, it's
chicken
beautiful.
Especially, it's beautiful.
So the ladies aren't going to be green anymore. They're going to be yellow.
Well,
Orangey.
The thing is that the real test is when this is printed,
oh yeah,
because these are in RGB, so we're all looking at a very vivid color palette. It's when they go in the CMYK or their downshift or whatever, things can change the color.
yeah. This is like the digital version.
Yeah.
More than anything, I would advise Corey to watch his K levels, because I've been spending the last week having to strip the black out of my colors.
I saw that earlier too. It's there's quite a bit of black in there. It's not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just sometimes when it goes to print, that could cause issues.
Well, it's just like you've got the line art on this book is so intricate.
Yeah.
You guys have spent so much time doing this beautiful line art. You don't want it to disappear. Say, for instance, if you go up to the top, he's sitting there, kind of his head hunched over on his pecs. How it goes to dark there, like when it prints, that could literally just swallow up all of the line art into black.
Yeah.
If the K level on the color is much higher than, I mean, it is different for each printer and color, and but say for instance on that purple
blanket,
that could literally print black.
Yeah, the purples and greens are the things you want to watch out for. Those are the two that can really, like, if you go too dark on greens or you go too dark on purples.
And blues as well.
Yeah.
You might be okay with the yellows and the reds, but this is it's been a, and I'm learning all this stuff too as well. When I was printing my skate zine, I was working with a professional photographer he would just give me the file, and I wouldn't have to worry about any of this shit. So it all printed perfectly. But doing the comic, you've got to manage all this shit yourself, and you're not dealing with photos now. You're dealing with things that you've made yourself, and So, but at the end of the day, you learn this stuff, and it all looks a lot better. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's the only thing I would say here is I would watch those. The level, the amount of black in the colors.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely be coming to you, Michael, to take a look at some of these pages and give me some advice.
Michael's good at fixing shit. Yeah.
He's good at starting trouble. So
I am as well. And I was minding my own business the other day. I was sick. And even Pete Samedi was out there calling me out, So
people
look,
call
I don't
Bancroft.
Yeah, they do, and I don't start these feuds
because you won't smell my fingers, Bancroft.
He's got a target on his back for some reason,
especially not after seeing you today. Like, this is not a man that I want to smell the fingers of.
Mountain man.
What did you do, Leroy?
Skip Edwards makes a good point. Why don't they just make a print-ready color swatch to color with? That's what I do when I color stuff. Is I actually have swatches that are print-ready that I use. It's a much better. You can download those pretty much anywhere.
I've got a Pantone book, a CMYK Pantone book. That'll sort of let you know. You can look at a similar color and this is like how dark it's going to print or whatever.
Nice.
But Corey says he's already printed it.
Yeah, he has. It looks good, but I don't know, like, if that's printed at Office Works or Kmart or wherever he got it printed.
Yeah, they have a different method.
Yeah. So we're going to get a proof copy done up for sure. 100%. We'll get multiple of those done up probably.
Yeah, because everything changes with paper and ink, and if they're doing CMYK, there's some RGB printing out there, but that's far and few. But if they're doing offset or if they're doing right off a press, it really depends. Things can change. So I always suggest everybody gets a proof. It's expensive at first just to get 1 or 2 copies made, but it's worth it in the long run.
Yeah, and is it really that expensive anyway?
It's not that expensive, but
not,
you know,
it
costs money.
Yeah, mine costs $60 for one comic book. So
that's fine. So that's like relatively, it's within reason. And it depends if whether you're going to print digitally or offset. Yeah, digital, you'll get some of the colors will be more vibrant, or maybe even all the colors will be more vibrant. It'll also be a touch darker. Cool. But print offset, it's a lot more consistent across the run.
All right. I'll definitely get some info from the printer.
Yeah, ask those questions.
Hey, Clayton.
Yeah.
Here's the most important question, though. There is at least one green chick, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just to make Mike Murphy happy before he goes to bed, because he's heading out.
They kind of Corey. So here's another thing about the original version of Kozor. Corey had a weird coloring approach back then. That actually made the characters and their clothing quite different looking from one page to the next, because he would light a scene in a certain way, and when he would overlay that lighting on top of, say, the green of the characters, it would make them look yellow. So basically, in some pages they are green looking, in other pages they are yellow looking. So we're kind of defining what exactly their colors are going to be in this remastered version and sticking with it for consistency. But it's there was a lot of inconsistencies in the original. That's why we also had to go back and remaster it as well. The cool thing is that we're including the original as a perk in the highest tier that you can find in the campaign. So you'll be able to look side by side at the original version of the book and the remastered version of the book and actually see the impact created by the changes we've made, which is, it's like a cool collector's item. We'll probably only ever do it once. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting for us to see.
I already backed Kozor like 2 or 3 times.
We'll say to everybody out there who are waiting, some who may be patient, some who may be impatient, is regardless of where you sit there, that the wait, it will be worth it.
Yeah.
It's Leroy.
Oh, I don't want to see Leroy.
Oh, what happens when you wait too long to show your face?
Wow.
So I'd already seen Leroy's face, so it wasn't a surprise to me. But this is what happens when you listen to someone for a while on the internet or on radio and you don't know what they look like.
Yep.
Milkshake.
I'm curious, did Heather Antos meme you?
Yeah.
Holy
somebody photoshopped this. Yeah, of course. Right? She wasn't at Barnes and Noble's with us.
No,
That's a shame.
Yeah, I got that, Leroy. But I'm saying, did she share this?
No, somebody did this. Like, even the tweet, the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's fucking with me right now.
Yeah. So there you go.
Should be like laying on the table.
That's funny.
You have long hair, Leroy.
I do.
Oh, you didn't have long hair in that fishing image you sent me.
No, that was like 8 months ago.
Wow.
Billy is sending you some love for that one, Leroy.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump out, everybody. It's been a blast. Thanks again for having me, Lola, and hanging out with everybody here. Michael, Jason, Leroy, Passion for Drawing. You guys are just the best.
You're always welcome here, Clayton.
Anytime you want to talk about astrophysics, dude.
I like that we got into a discussion about
it.
Science
talk was good.
Disagrees with you. It's like,
let's
get into it, man.
Clayton's one of those who go from degenerate to in-depth, weird astrophysicist shit all the time.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
my favorite topics.
I like having in-depth discussions.
I like in-depth.
Oh, just in depth with things. Big fat girls.
Like, should I be concerned about Skip Edwards? Is he just like
Well, I mean, he's
here, or is he
We're all
like serious?
we're all concerned about Skip Edwards.
Yeah,
Or is he just a
takes
grumpy
so
old
much
man?
of the clay. you
that
know?
was actually the original title of the stream, Intervention for Skip Edwards.
Mm.
All right, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.
Later,
all right?
Clayton.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Clayton.
Clayton.
Lola, you're becoming quite the popular stream to come on.
Everyone wants to see her in a furry suit.
Not really.
Yeah, they do.
I can do without it.
I
What's this
can't.
about a furry suit?
Yeah, if she gets to 1,000 subs, or when I should say, she's gonna stream in a furry suit.
Mm.
No, if.
No. When?
No, if.
You're already
Aren't
on
those
your
things
way
super
up.
expensive?
Yeah.
Well, she could rent like a mascot's outfit or
Yeah,
something.
Do you really want to rent a furry suit? That sounds
Not a
gross.
furry suit,
I
like a
don't.
mascot.
I don't.
A
like
used
furry-
furry suit.
Mm.
You really want to?
No,
That's-
they're not
about?
called used. They're called soiled.
Oh, that even sounded worse.
They're all matted and sticky.
Oh my god.
I mean, that'll get you to 1,000 viewers. So if you do it beforehand,
No,
I gotta find
no.
out the furry hashtag, and then I'll just say Lola's streaming
You get a bunch
hashtag
of
furry hashtag. Yeah,
Oh
You're gonna get a bunch of furries.
No. No.
there's got to be a furry hashtag.
Oh, there's a. There is.
What is it, Bancroft?
Furry
Drop
love.
bears.
Hashtag furry Lola.
Like, I remember the first time I met Michael, like, he told me about, what was it, fairy bread
Mm-hmm.
Fairy bread.
and drop bears.
Yep.
Koalas.
No,
Koalas
no,
and
drop
sprinkle
bears.
bread. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not koalas. Drop bears.
Mm.
But, yeah. I remember that conversation. I've been out there. I've been an ambassador for Australian culture in
Has-
Comicsgate.
Has Lola ever seen what goes on in your backyard, Bancroft?
I don't know. Have you, Lola?
I've never really wanted to see what goes on in Bancroft's backyard.
Well, that's too bad.
I've never been to Bancroft's backyard.
I'll show you.
I know there's a shack. I know there's a shack back there.
I'll
It's a
show you.
cottage.
That's what I said.
Weird.
I'll take a photo of my cottage for everyone to see. I'll be out the
call it
front
a shed
whittling on the porch.
No,
on the porch.
You
No,
got like a
Lola.
rocking chair
cottage has a
above the
porch.
lounge.
no, Lola.
What?
When Bancroft streams, sometimes you'll hear disturbing sounds come from the mess shack he has back there that he streams out of.
Mm-hmm.
And we've all been wondering what's going on out there. And this is what's going on in Bancroft's backyard when you hear those strange noises.
It's just koalas
Wow.
doing what koalas do.
Did you say koalas?
Kangaroos, sorry.
He doesn't know the
Wait
difference.
a minute.
If you see here what's going on with this kangaroo, it all becomes clear right here.
It's like a big
Yeah.
orgy.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
Kangaroos
kangaroo
have
orgy.
Surprisingly long penises.
He's seen him firsthand. Yeah. He's on inspection.
Oh no!
All aboard the train, choo choo.
Like, I feel like I should start calling these streams like Learning with Lola or something.
No, if you notice there, there's no wasted opportunities. Everyone is having their needs met.
Yeah, there's a route. Yeah. Well,
As
what
it
about the
should
guy
be.
on the end though?
God.
He's getting
Yeah, those are all dudes, Jason. Those are all dudes.
Oh, they're all. Oh, okay. Hey.
Wait,
nothing
so
wrong
you're
with that.
telling me kangaroos are of a certain persuasion?
they're
Don't
horny.
Don't judge them.
I sense judgment.
What else are you
Leroy.
gonna do? You're a kangaroo.
Damn it, Leroy.
Mm.
I'm not judging. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Homosexual kangaroos. That was what we're talking about.
Mm.
Hey, what a
You're
kangaroo
not,
decides
you're not
to do.
anti-diversity, are you, Lola?
I don't
No,
know.
not at
Well,
all.
She's
I love diversity.
39% lesbian.
Why does that number keep increasing every week?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because they're always increasing that number. For a while, they were saying that I was 80%.
Son of Colonel says he's known several gay roos. I mean,
Penguins have homosexual tendencies too.
Penguins, being birds, are rapists.
I don't want to hang out with penguins.
Most birds are rapists.
Dolphins are too.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, dolphins are of the rape culture.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yep.
Do they get... Dude, like, it's bad with them. Like, it makes me feel bad watching that.
Have you seen the duck penis? The barbed screwdriver explosive.
Oh, it doesn't beat a turtle's. Man.
How did we get into like weird animal penises at this point?
A duck's vagina is a maze.
Well, you said you
It's a
didn't want to talk...
literal maze with like 90-degree turns and dead ends.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So that the male, who is almost inevitably forcing himself onto the female, has a low chance of finding his way through the maze to get the prize.
How do you know this exactly?
I thought this was common knowledge.
No.
Bancroft's a zoologist in his day job.
Oh, we lost Jason. That was a bridge too far for Jason.
Did we just break the camel's back there with that one?
Screwdriver penises, no go for unhinged entertainment.
Yeah, they're explosive. Like they pop out in a corkscrew, not a screwdriver, a corkscrew, and some of them have barbs on them, so that the woman can't pull the female duck can't pull away if they want to.
Yeah, but that sounds like good evolution right there.
It's like symbiotic, I suppose. You know.
Get over here.
Scorpion is Mortal Kombat.
I guess my interest was piqued on this subject when I went to go see the fairy penguins in Victoria, here in just like pretty close to where I live, and
Michael says you're telling the truth, so.
Oh yeah, no, it's real. And you go to this. It's called the Penguin Parade. They swim up from Tasmania. They've come up from Antarctica, and they swim up from Tasmania up to Melbourne to nest in the hills. So you can sit there. They come up pretty much every night, and you watch the penguin parade. These fairy penguins, they're small penguins, and you're a kid, and you're like, oh, they're so cute, and they all waddle up out of the ocean, and then you go up there, and they're all just raping each other. They like jump on top of each other, and the one on the bottom's squealing, and it's awful.
I'm just picturing that part in The Lion King. You know, it's the circle of life.
And you're like, oh Mom, what's happening? What are the penguins doing? And your mom's just like, okay, it's time to go.
They're
We've got a long
wrestling.
drive home.
It's just wrestling.
Does she like cover their eyes as you're walking by?
Yeah, pretty much. Couldn't believe it. Vicious things. Well, it's a long swim through the cold waters. It's time to
let off some steam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no morality in penguin life.
It gives you a whole new thought to the penguin from Batman.
Jason came back. He likes the penguin conversation better than.
Yeah. I actually was looking up some dolphin
facts.
Yeah, facts. We'll go with facts. Yeah.
I've actually seen a dolphin like have its way with a fish. I dated this girl who did dolphin training, and used to pick her up all the time at the tank and stuff and hang out, and yeah, there was some things were done disturbing.
The thing about the penguin is a penguin is a bird, so you'd imagine it's a fairly mindless creature. Same with a duck or a crocodile or something like that. A dolphin is intelligent.
They coordinate it too, though. The dolphins do. That's what I'm saying. That's what's so disturbing about it.
Yeah.
They got like a rape wingman.
They'll like play with it, throw it up in the air, all this crazy stuff. There's probably videos somewhere.
Well, the Jason said he was looking them up.
Yeah, I found them.
Corey, what the F is a string? This is all about coloring comics. Don't you know that?
Yep.
You can't color comics if you don't know the fundamentals of animal husbandry.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true, Bancroft.
Actually, I saw a movie that I've been putting off for a long time because I don't know if do you guys like horse racing movies? I love Seabiscuit. I've seen that movie about 10 times.
Wait a minute! Stop, Mike. How in the hell do we go from dolphins raping each other?
I'm talking about animal husbandry.
Well, yeah, because horses are very beautiful creatures.
Think of this like a Norm Macdonald joke. I'll get there.
The stream's starting to go into places.
Yeah, I'm never getting this link again. Lola will be like, hey. I'm going to invite you on, Leroy. Don't send the link out to Bancroft.
You weren't supposed to spoil that. Now I'm getting in trouble.
Well, how else would I have gotten the link?
I had Lola convinced that everybody in CG, you get the link automatically. She believed it.
I mean, Bancroft has, been on my channel, not on the channel itself, but he's discovered my channel without even knowing about it.
Well, he goes around to other people's channels.
Bancroft whores himself out to all the CG channels. Let's not kid ourselves.
He never goes on channels. He just steals people's content for his
That's
own
not
channel.
true.
Just my channel.
I was on Baylendor's channel right when I was really getting sick. And Rob saw it and he said, you really didn't want to be on that show. Like, he said, I looked like I didn't want to be there. I was like, no, I was just generally sick. It was nothing to do with the show. But I'll come on channels as long as it's just a time thing usually. It's just a time thing. But anyway, back to Seabiscuit. Right? Seabiscuit. I love that movie so much.
We tried to get them off
because I love these horse racing movies. They're all done the same and
sexy.
But I love it. There's a new movie called Secretariat, and Secretariat was actually considered by a lot of people to be the greatest racehorse to ever live. He was a stallion too. He was a boy. He raced for I think about a year or maybe 2 years. It wasn't very long, and he won his final race at Belmont so convincingly, beat the other greatest horse of the day by 31 lengths.
War Admiral.
No, that was Seabiscuit.
Oh.
So this one was called I can't remember its name, but anyway, this race at Belmont was considered the greatest race ever. This horse, here's where we get to the animal husbandry. They retired after this. He just went back to the farm and he sired 600 mares over the next 17 years. That's all he did was just.
Were they big fat mares?
What a life, like you race for a couple of years and then you're put out to pasture, but in the best possible way.
You get your race on, then you get your freak on.
They just bring the ladies to you, and the owners, I'm sure, got paid very handsomely per deposit.
I mean, isn't that how it works?
Yeah, that's how they make their money. The good thing about this movie is she was a badass.
Yeah.
A woman who owned the horse. She's just a housewife. And this is a true story. She took an $8 million gamble. So a guy offered to buy the horse for $8 million. She needed $6 million to keep her farm. She said, "No, I'm going to just do it my own way." Went out and sold shares. In terms of like you'll get first pick of the siring rights or whatever. And raised $6 million on the gamble that it would end up winning the Triple Crown, which it did. And then the horse, was worth God knows how much, 30 million or something after that. But that's a pretty baller gamble. For someone who's played poker and, understand a good gamble, I mean, nothing anywhere near that. That's insane.
Very true.
But yeah, anyway, animal husbandry and horse movies. I love
sexy
them.
Horses.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
So in the movie
manes.
Secretariat, do they show all that part when he gets does it get like real weird at
Do they get to the horse banging?
Yeah.
Does it like
ends
suddenly
and
take
it's just
this
like
turn?
bow, bow, bow.
Watch it.
No, they didn't. It was just a cut scene. They just like secret, but they made
Dress
sure
him
to
up as a
mention.
pizza guy.
They made sure to mention that he sired. He got it on with 600 mares.
Let's get it on.
I could have 300 kids running around Korea.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it's possible.
300?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Easy
Look,
there, so
all I'm
listen.
saying is I lived there, and then I left, and little kids started bass fishing. That's not a coincidence.
That's a
Become a
Leroy
cottage
trait.
industry.
Oh my god.
The horse, the most dangerous animal on the planet. Don't hippos kill a lot of people?
Hippos. And they sodomize.
Yeah, talk
What?
about it.
How do people know all this stuff?
Don't you watch animal channels ever?
Yeah.
Not to that extent, no.
This is
I'm more concerned about like human reproduction than I am like other species reproduction.
Animal Hub.
Lola's about to go put Animal Planet on block now.
Animal Planet. Here come the penguins. Oh, crap.
Wait till they start putting diversity in Animal Planet, and that picture of those kangaroos I saw, they'll start playing videos of that on it because that's more inclusive.
Didn't they already do that, Bancroft, on that dog cartoon you were talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about that today actually because we were out and about and we saw a blue heeler, which is the dog, and I said, "Oh look, there's Bluey," and we got to talking about how ridiculous that is, and I mean, I don't think it went anywhere because it's so dumb, but that's usually how they do it. They start with some stupid comment and then go from there.
I like the cartoon with the dude with the magic penis better though.
What?
You guys never saw that cartoon?
Yes, everybody saw it.
No.
No.
Oh, you guys gotta go look at that someday. He's got a magic penis and it turns into like different cool things that he needs to get him out of like bad situations.
So he's kind of like the Green Lantern, but with his penis.
Yes.
Nice.
That sounds painful though.
No, it just like it just teaches young boys the power of a penis. Like,
does he turn it into a penguin?
You're convinced there's power with the penis?
Yeah, you got to teach these
power
kids.
of the penis.
Yeah.
No, there's not power with the penis.
There's
there's all kinds of power with it.
Powers. Do you have one, Lola?
No.
Then you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that God loved me more, so he gave me the girl part.
This guy, like this cartoon guy, like
That's where the power is.
He took his penis and like started twirling it over his head, and it turned himself into a helicopter and flew away.
Look at that.
I do that every day.
Stuff like that.
It's not.
That's what you can do.
Oh my god!
I see that all the time.
I forgot what that cartoon is called.
Oh, it was some weird Polish thing, wasn't it?
Dillard or something like that.
Yeah.
Dillard.
Is it
like
really
the comic strip Dillard?
I don't know.
No. It was some weird European thing.
He works in an office.
It sounds like some weird European thing.
No, it's actually made for kids.
Did you get the reports? Boom.
It was made by some culture that wasn't as prudish as ours.
It's true.
Where penises are celebrated, not shunned.
Yeah, right. It's important.
It's just another part of the human body.
Lola was trying to penis shame us just like 3 minutes ago.
Whoa, Leroy! I never shame penises. I'm just saying.
You were denying the power of the penis, Lola.
Because we know that there's power with the girl part. You know that's true.
That's debatable.
Okay, let me ask you this: can you write your name in the snow in cursive?
Can you
With my
sword
pinky?
fight?
No. And you know why I can't do that? Because I'm smart enough not to do that.
Can you play the drums with?
Except for Bancroft, he plays the tambourine.
Do an elephant, or the hamburger, or the wristwatch,
or the goat.
Or the goat.
Yeah, the goat, not the goat.
Oh my gosh!
See,
The brain. Get the brain.
Mhm.
What about
You know what you've all disproven is that there is a physical difference between men and women. And
Here we
so,
go. This
wait.
is the woman placement here. You don't know the power.
Yeah,
What?
they have the power to get in the kitchen and make me a goddamn sandwich.
If you're lucky.
Looks got nothing to do with it.
Some women can't make a sandwich.
Here's the great thing about having a penis, Lola. Are you ready?
Go.
I will never need to buy a mushroom stamp.
That is a big problem in life.
I was not
that most
expecting
people-
that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, wait a minute, did that really just come out of Leroy?
I mean, that meeting with Eric Weathers and Sweetcast will change a man.
Apparently.
Wasn't a meeting. We were hanging out. Jeez, people are acting like it was some kind of like formal.
I think it was. That's how the Legion of Doom started, Leroy. So it was just a meetup.
We're going to take over the world now.
Good.
Yeah.
The doom of the planet all started in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, Lord.
That's about right.
Yeah, in the years to come, they'll trace it back to like ground zero.
Yeah.
Some guys hanging out in a, what was it? Like a
Yeah, it's like some
bookstore.
reporter will be like, "I'm here at 21st and Rock, where ... Yeah,
No.
it'll be immortalized."
Really been noodling with this thing.
Son of Colonel said he called that character Inspector Penis. Go Magic Penis!
Well, why did you just say it like that?
Penis.
Because I'm fucking high and...
Wow.
That looks good. That looks great, Jay.
Thanks, man.
Wait,
That's a good one.
okay. Never mind. I thought I was supposed to be sharing something.
No, you're okay. There's nothing to see here.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Keep it up. I'm proud of
Yeah,
you.
I'll rip it up? Okay.
No, I said keep it up. I'm proud of you.
I hear rip it up. But thank you.
John Dillamond.
That's what it's called?
Sounds Belgian.
Dillaman.
Is it Belgian?
Dillard Draws.
Is it like
That
on
wouldn't
Netflix
surprise
or
me.
Hulu or...
No.
No, it's
foreign.
local television.
It's on PBS. Lola.
Shut up, Bastion.
Are you just asking for a friend, or?
Yeah, I'm just asking for a friend. Always. Like, where would I find this?
Holy crap, it's 4 in the
Probably
morning.
on YouTube.
Probably.
Kill me, Lola. Kill me.
I mean, you could just look up cartoon penis. And, like, dude, how many of them are there? Like, it's just the one, I think.
Lord, do you know what else I'm going to get with that kind of search?
I don't know. I didn't really think that.
Fastest
I
have to
didn't
be
think
made.
that through. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I wouldn't do
There's
that.
only one cartoon penis out there. Search for
You
it,
can't really
Lola.
search for anything anymore, though, really. I mean,
No.
if you typed in, like, barnyard animals, what the hell's going to come up? You don't know.
There's
you
probably
know.
going to be
Secretariat,
some
maybe?
really jacked up stuff.
Secretariat.
Secretariat, is that what you said?
Yeah, barnyard animals. You can find Secretariat. Bang.
Bancroft, do you, like, gamble? Are you a gambler?
No. I played poker.
You played poker? Really?
It's gambling.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I didn't really consider that gambling in the normal sense.
What kind of sense would you consider it? Gambling.
I would consider it gambling in the sense that knowing what you're doing on the stock market and making like wise trades. Is
Oh, I
gambling.
got you. Okay.
Well, Wall Street's gambling too, dude. So.
Yeah, well, it can be, and so can poker. You can gamble playing poker,
Right.
but you don't have
I was-
to.
If you're playing right
Curious
and playing
because
the
we were
play.
talking about racehorses, and so it's like
Yeah, I mean, I
is there
have
a
gambled, but
respect
it's not
there?
something that I do.
He's just really into equestrian stuff.
I love horse movies and I love baseball movies.
And horse porn.
Any baseball movie that comes out, I'm watching.
What's your favorite baseball movie? I mean, not that it's an Australian sport, but what's your favorite baseball?
Probably The Natural.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I also like God, no, I can't remember its friggin' name.
Major
Kevin
League?
Costner.
Oh, Kevin Costner's Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. I don't live too far away from that where they film that.
That end scene where the guy asks, "Is this heaven?" and he looks around. And I know it's it's filmed and it's it's all the lighting is perfect and everything, but it was pretty close. Beautiful countryside, the house and everything. So I like Field of Dreams. I like a lot of them. I like A League of Their Own, and just other ones that now I can't remember the names of. But
There's that
they
one
were
with
good
John
too.
Cusack about the Black
Yeah,
Sox.
the rookie.
Yeah,
that's a good one. There was one called $1 Million Arm, which is it's all right.
Eight Men Out was the one about the White Sox.
That's it. 8 Men Out.
I don't think I've seen that one. Is that good?
Yeah, John Cusack. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's about the
It's about Ty Cobb.
I'll watch that.
Pride of the Yankees with Gary Cooper back in the day.
That's a good
really
movie.
good one.
Yep.
About Lou Gehrig. Yep.
That's a good movie. I like that. That movie still stands up. Good flick.
No one in this family likes them though. Like no one will watch them with me.
Oh
my!
Do you have kangaroos out back that well?
You should have a watch along. You should have a watch along stream, Mike.
No, you could do a watch stream on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip said Summer Catch was the best.
Oh, Skip would say that.
Summer Catch.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I don't even heard of it. I think it sounds like a chick
Sounds like
flick.
a Disney thing.
What about League of Their Own?
Yes.
Yeah, I love A League of Their Own.
Yeah, that started the whole Respect Whammon movement. I'll pass.
I don't know if that started it.
Damn, Leroy.
Yeah, I think it was way before that, Leroy. I'm just going out on a
It
limb.
came out in like '92 or some crazy.
That was the year.
Around 1908 might have been the start.
I don't know what year was worse, 1969 or 1992. You tell me.
You know what my daughter asked me today? She said, "What were the '60s like?"
Look at him. He thinks he's old.
You're an old man.
Just put her in front of Austin Powers.
There you go.
You know what I did? I took her in and got the Spotify, and I just hit '60s hits or something, and I played her a bunch of them. She's like, "Oh, okay," like that sort of thing. Yeah. Get the vibe of it. I mean, how would I know? Because I wasn't born for another 20 years.
One pill
nine.
turns you smaller. The other pill. No, that's probably not the right
Bankrupt.
song.
How old is she?
She's 9.
Okay, so she's around the same age as mine, and like mine for the longest time thought everybody was 100.
Yeah.
Like if you asked her how old, like how old grandma was, she would say 100. Like if you asked her how old I was 100. Like that was just everybody's age. They were 100.
What were the '60s like?
My favorite story is kind of with one of my kids, my daughter, my oldest. Like we would go to visit grandma's house or whatever, and we would say, it'd always be like 5 more minutes, and we'd leave or whatever, and it always like ended up, 5 minutes turns into an hour before you leave. Anyways, we're getting ready to leave one time, and we look at my daughter, and we say 15 minutes, and we're out of here. And she was pissed and screaming that she wanted 5 more minutes, not 15 more minutes.
I used to do that to my brother. Our $2 coins are really small, and our 50-cent coins are really big.
Yeah.
So I would constantly swap him his $2 coins that he'd get from wherever, a birthday or something, or a tooth fairy, with a 50-cent coin. I did that all the time. He just never cottoned onto it. It's like, oh yeah, definitely. Look how much bigger it is. Yeah, take it.
So you made him think that he had more money because it was bigger.
Yeah.
Australia was the first country I went to that had plastic money. It was weird.
Yeah, we were the first people to do it. Now it's gone crazy. There's windows and all kinds of weird shit going on. Holograms and
yeah.
UV light. If you put it under a black light, it's a completely different image with like crazy birds and things. But
Someone at a rave
I haven't
came up
even touched a note in a year or more. I don't use money anymore.
Why is Australia
True.
like its own little planet?
It's a
Well, because you know they when we were formed, they took hardened criminals and just people who were too poor to pay the rent, or maybe stole a loaf of bread, stuck them on a boat like a prison slave boat, and shipped them out here. Most people, you know, not most, but a lot of people die along the way, and then just put them in this one of the harshest environments on the planet, and said, "Go on, get cracking." It's just we create our own way of living.
But that only explains the human. Like, that doesn't explain why you have duck puppies.
Duck puppies.
Are you talking about platypuses?
Yeah, duck puppies.
I'm guessing you didn't want to say platypus. So platypus.
No, duck puppies.
It's because Australia is a one big island.
Yeah, we were
cut off from the rest of the world.
They have no apex predator.
They're just a bigger
Oh,
Madagascar.
they did. Oh, they did. We did. Australia did. It got killed off by the Aborigines, I think, like 60,000 years ago.
Yeah, blame them.
I'm not blaming them. I mean, it is what it is.
Likely story.
We used to have tigers. A kind of tiger. I think it was more like a dog, actually.
The liger.
But, yeah, it was. And...
a golden Labrador.
You know, we were watching all the things there. People are scared of the spiders and the snakes, but you know what's more terrifying are the things in the ocean. The box jellyfish. Have you heard of those things?
Yes.
I mean, they are. It's apparently the most excruciating pain you can feel.
Tell that female duck that. I don't think she'll believe you.
And you know, one of these things can kill 50 grown men.
Yep, one little sting can do it.
And they're invisible and they float around in the water.
Like a witch.
Yeah. And then there's blue-ringed octopus, there's stonefish.
Yeah, but all you have to do is just not go in the ocean.
Well, that's what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
So spiders, you can't not go in your house.
Yeah, but the spiders, the only place you have to worry about the spiders really is Sydney. So there's one spider, it's called the Sydney funnel web, and it really only exists in Sydney. And that's the one that you don't want in your house.
We have black widow, and you know, I'm in the Midwest. We have black widows and brown recluse spiders. They're pretty deadly. I mean,
yeah, we've got the equivalent of a black widow. It's called a redback. It is the most venomous of all that family of spider.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it keeps to itself out in the shed, wherever. You can. It's got a pretty distinctive web system, so you know you kind of can tell when they're around, and you just don't stick your hand into dark places, out in the shed.
No noodling, Lola. That's what he's saying.
Exactly.
Wait, I can't noodle the spiders?
No.
You don't want to noodle a redback.
I grew up with there was a huge lilac tree behind my house, and it was filled with black widow spiders, and it never got bit. So it's possible.
Yeah, they're not aggressive, whereas the funnel web is aggressive. Like he will go after you.
Sounds delightful.
I just
and then
don't
they're
like
deadly.
spiders, period.
They're fully deadly.
No wonder you're trying to get the hell out of there to visit.
Well, Mel wants out. She's trying to get a green card.
Mel wants out because this is an authoritarian hellscape. That's a different.
Well,
there's that.
America's not doing much better. So.
There also might be a reason called Michael Bancroft. She's trying to get the hell out of there too. And you know,
she originally wanted an American. The Americans that were around at the time, they weren't all that shit hot.
Well, yeah, that's because
the settled for an Australian.
The hipsters go on vacation in France. You know, like
we were in Germany. No, they were
did you
weird.
trick her and make her think that you were American?
Well, she knew. I mean, You know, you can tell.
Did you use a fake American accent around her?
No, we actually spoke German for the first 3 months of our relationship.
Okay.
It was weird to transition to English because she didn't really speak English, but she really wanted to learn English. So she asked, "Can we stop speaking German?" And since then, I've lost my German almost completely. But you know, it is what it is. We make sacrifices for our spouses.
How do you lose it? It's not. It's like
Oh, you
riding a
lose it.
bike. You just
No.
get back on and take
yeah,
off.
if I went to go live there, I'd probably get it back in about 6 months. But
It's like an
you know,
accent.
you do
it's almost
lose
like
it.
you're getting an accent.
You do lose it. You just like if someone were to say a word to me in German, that connection would be remade. I'd be, oh yeah, that's that. But I can't. That connection in my own mind is gone. I've lost it. And then there's the accent as well. The accent is something that you have to be. You have to absorb it. You have to be surrounded by it to be able to pull it off.
Like I noticed Mel on the stream the other night. She definitely had like I could hear the little bit of French and Australian accents. It was kind of. I wouldn't say it's weird, but it was unique because she would have an Australian
no
accent
one
with
has
that
her
little-
accent.
Yeah, with that French little. Once in a while, some words she would say more in French than she would Australian. But she definitely has an Australian accent.
Wow,
She does.
wow, wow.
She does,
wow.
and it freaks me out sometimes when people are like, "Are you not from here? Your accent sounds off." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? How can you not hear that? She's not Aussie at all." But I guess she does have, pretty
Mel?
strong. But her,
She
But her
sounds like
accent-
a mix of actually French, English, and Australian. It's like three of them.
That's exactly it. So she learned English from a
The
British
King's English.
person,
Yeah, exactly.
but then she was also trying to speak American as well. So it was like she was doing a weird British American mix thing.
And how
and then-
does Mel think Americans sound?
Sexy as hell. I already told you.
Yeah.
Well, she would say she wouldn't say can't. She would say can't. When I first met her, you know, so I got that out of her straight away. I made sure she didn't pronounce any of the R's on any of the end of the words. You know,
Like cans.
it's not car. It's car.
It's car.
It's water.
Well, that's how Crackhead says it too, though.
That's true. Yeah,
You fit right in
but
Boston.
she never had that. She never had the "oh, I am the French woman." Never like that. That never existed, and I think that's because she was studying language. So she's very focused on the accents. So when she switches to German, it's a pure German accent. And even when she speaks Spanish, I mean, I'm not a big judge, but to me, it sounds very Spanish. So like she focuses on the accents pretty closely.
She'd really like have a tough time in America because everybody has like depending where you live. I'm originally from Chicago, so we say Chicago like that. So we have a little different accent. Or you got someone like Lola. She's obviously down south, and Leroy is in some undisclosed location.
I just said what it was like 15 minutes ago.
Leroy is living in a bunker underneath a corn silo.
He lives underneath the
Soybeans and wheat around here. Very little corn. That's Nebraska.
Yeah. Shh. Quiet.
You're not supposed to be giving it away. Let them think where it's at.
But I think America has like the most accents out of any country.
Either America or England. England's pretty crazy too. Australia, not at all. We have 4 accents, I think.
I like Bogan the best.
That's broad Australian. So,
Yeah,
so it's very funny when we had a prime minister with that accent. She'd be like, "My fellow Australians," like that.
Oh, yo.
Bancroft
Very
sounds like an
nasally.
educated Australian.
Yeah.
Mine is the general accent. So this is most Australians sound like me. General.
I thought
And then-
everybody in the States thinks everybody sounds like the Australian guy on the news report. That guy, the Bogan with the mullet guy.
Oh yeah,
So-
no, that is
Oi!
like That's like 5%, if that. I don't know. I have a couple of friends with that accent, but they are very rare, and they're getting rarer. It's a rural accent. It's called the Broad Australian. It's the Steve Irwin accent. And then there's even rare. The rarest of all is the sort of received Australian accent, which is just a posh Australian accent that, say, Kate Blanchett or Jeffrey Rush speaks, which I didn't even know if I could do it. But it's basically as far away from the "g'day, mate" kind of accent as you can get. Northern Territory has a strange twang because it's mixed with Aboriginal languages. So they're like, "How you going? Going to Darwin, mate?" Like that.
It's kind of our Creole people down in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So I thought that was like the Aboriginal accent, but it turns out it isn't. White people talk like that up north too. So it's mixed with that Aboriginal language, and now they have their own thing going on up there.
What about just blew your cover? He's gonna get eyebrow ideas and Mo in here now. Watch out.
I'm just curious, did you like die before or something?
I've had like a she had a word for it. It's pharyngitis, but it's a kind of pharyngitis that's like with a cold as well. So it's like
kind of like allergies?
No, it's a proper infection.
We call it typhoid in the States.
I basically just had extreme fatigue and a really painful throat, couldn't swallow, and then just like a really severe cold as well. It's been going on for about 2 weeks.
It sounds like a sinus infection here.
What was that? Sorry?
I said it's called finishing your book. Your body's realizing that you're done, and then it's just releasing everything now. It's been holding off.
That's it. Yeah.
And
I'm
I
working
said
on
that's
it right
called...
now.
You there?
Yeah. We're here.
Okay, I was saying that's a sinus infection here.
Like it was a sinus infection as well, but it was also top of the throat too. Is that the sinus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Top of the throat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Sinus infection. There you go.
So you're dying from a sinus infection.
What a pussy.
I'm on the mend.
Yeah, he's a guy who lives with spiders and raping penguins, and he can't handle the cold.
Yeah, screwdriver dick.
Well, I haven't had anything like this in at least a year. It could even be a year and a half.
Matt Yackey's
so yeah, my body doesn't really.
Hey, what up, Matt Yackey?
Who's Matt Yackey?
Some guy.
Are you being serious?
Matt Yackey wasn't here for when Corey was trying to bait me from the chat.
Was baiting
on the coloring.
Oh,
because Matt Yackey was one of the judges in that competition. Can you believe it, Matt, that they're still going on about it?
Baiting the big fat girls.
Why doesn't Matt Yackey ever get the links? I want to see a murder cam update.
I actually have a group specifically for people like Matt Yackey.
A group?
Yeah, on Twitter.
Was he some kind of minority?
Yeah, you gotta watch out for these people. Called colorists.
What up, Boogie?
What's up?
We've been going almost 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it here.
This is why Matt Yackey isn't in here, because we're ending.
Yeah.
See that? I was about to send him.
Jump it off.
Well, if we can get Matt Yackey in here, I don't know. We have to end it, Lola. You can just pass out like you normally do, and we'll keep going.
That's backstage. She does that.
Yeah, I always fell asleep after the stream, not during. I have a little bit of a ethic or something.
That's Dan Plagle that falls asleep.
Those damn words, Lola.
What?
Or
trip her up.
Yeah.
Trip her up.
Ethics or something.
Just
well, you know,
working,
gotta have a little bit of like
out
something here to like
dark.
keep people entertained.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Hell yeah, it does.
chilling out.
He's drinking a Red Bull at like 3 in the morning.
Red Bull gives you the wings.
Tomorrow's the day off.
Yeah, so shouldn't you be drinking like beer or something?
No, I don't. Very rarely. The first time I drink a 6-pack on Bancroft stream, and that was the first time in months I had drinking anything. I don't drink often.
I couldn't tell.
Well, actually, Bancroft was acting a more fool than I did. You guys missed it. So he's sitting there eating this bag of popcorn. We're in the middle of conversation, and he just says, "I just ate an entire bag of popcorn."
Allegedly. I haven't gone back to check the tape.
It's on there. Yeah.
Yagi says he's winding down, so.
So are we all.
Yes, and so are we all.
Yeah.
Is this something you do regularly, Lola?
Yes. Okay, so like I'm born in the month of May, and so I decided to take the month of May and stream every night to celebrate my birthday. Because I always celebrate the whole month.
As women usually do.
No, I celebrate the whole month because I'm just awesome like that.
Okay.
Wait, aren't other people supposed to celebrate for you though?
No, I celebrate myself. Why do I need other people to celebrate for me?
She's a strong, independent Lola.
I respect women.
Only the ones that make your sandwiches, right?
No, those are women I respect, not women.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
I respect them when they're a size 42.
Oh, you're starting to get standards, Jason. I like it.
Somebody says Red Bull gives the boobies the bounce.
Okay.
And Matt says they can celebrate with you. Yeah, see, like I've had like how many streams now, and I've had like people from all kinds of different places that come in here and hang out and chill
All the
and
bubbles.
talk and.
Comicsgate is one place though.
We've had all the bubbles.
The lunch tables.
Yeah, we've had all the tables in here.
Okay, let's go over the tables and make sure she's had them all.
All
right. So we have the Bancroft table.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Bogan table.
The Bogan table. I don't agree with the way they divvied it up, but let's use it. So have we, the EVS table. Anybody from the EVS table?
Shane was in the chat. Does he count?
No, he hasn't been on stream yet.
Oh, they have to be on stream. No.
So no, you haven't had all the tables yet.
That's a high table, man.
You've had the hardline table. I've been in here.
We can get Malin on, and then Jason can belch right as he joins.
Yeah, I don't think Malin likes me too much.
But it's funner at all the other tables.
Oh, John Malin.
Like I'm having fun with all the other tables coming together and talking. You know what I'm saying? I like the big guys, but
they got their channels. It's okay.
I like the big women.
Jason.
It never stops being funny to me. I don't know why. I'll always giggle at it.
It sounds like
I'm
Buffalo
like
Bill.
Rider
Yeah,
here.
that's what we're doing.
I'm like Pale Rider. I'm too cool to go to the lunchroom.
Oh, you're the one to like, you go out in your car with your like out of high school boyfriend and hang out with his Cutlass Supreme and.
Wait, we've had ink spots. Wait. We've had ink spots in here. Ink spots colored cash grab, and Cecil sits at the EVS table.
That's come on. We're not playing.
That's like 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I'm just saying, man. That's as close as we're gonna get, maybe.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of disagree with the way it's drawn out. I would say that like Fraga has a table, and I would say that Jason has a seat at that table, and I would say Shane has a table, and I would say that. Like that's how I kind of divide it up.
Right. I view it like you do.
Yeah.
We can all sit at each other's tables if we just like.
Have people on. What you do, I kind of do. I try to get people from all the different factions or We call them pockets, Bancroft and I. The pockets.
Yeah, there's all
Just
different
because you
kinds.
cool like that, Leroy. Me and you, we got this. We go bring CG together. It's gonna explode.
Have you ever seen that movie Bicentennial Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like when that chick, she's like, "Me and you, we're the same. We have personality," and then he turns her ass off.
Oh, fucking Leroy.
Wow.
She got it. She saw the movie.
Wow.
I do like that movie though. It's pretty good.
Is that the one with Robin Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it very like insanely long?
It is literally bicentennial, yeah.
But it's something you can put on and just come back to every now and then. It's like a baseball game. I don't watch it the whole thing. I just put it on. Go do something else. Watch like 5 minutes here and there.
What about's got a good point? Sit on laps, not tables.
You know?
Well, I'm not sitting on anybody's fucking lap.
I don't know.
I knew that was coming. I knew it. I knew it.
I don't know. I saw the other pictures with you and Eric Weathers and Sweetcast.
Yeah, they were looking pretty cozy.
Yeah.
I didn't do soy mouth. I just like to point that out.
I like how they had their hands in the pockets and you had your arms crossed.
Well, I was behind them, so like it would have been awkward for me to have my hands in my pocket. It wouldn't.
You should have had your hands in their pockets.
No, I never sat there and thought to myself, what would Passion do in this situation? So, my bad.
Well, I mean, it would have been a unique picture.
I don't think Eric and Clint are those kind of guys.
I mean, it's just CG love, dude.
They would find that about as amusing as I would. So, I just didn't do it. It didn't even enter my mind.
But Leroy,
What that?
where's the love?
What do you mean, where's the love?
Putting your hands in each other's pockets is love. That's just how you show love.
Yeah, that's how I show love to my wife.
I knew that was coming too. All right. So I'm going to end this here. Do you have anything else you want to end with?
The lap dance is always better when the stripper is crying.
That is like the quote of the night, right?
It's a song.
Sub to Lola. So I guess it's sub to Lola.
Back Absolute 2.
If you want.
And go follow Jason.
If you want.
At Unhinged Entertainment, right?
Back to Lucid. Yes, Unhinged Entertainment. Why am I big?
All right. What do you get to say? What do you want to tell everybody before we end it?
Apologize, Jason.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I took that fat girl and
Oh, okay.
put her in the back of my van.
You missed that one.
Oh.
I just giving everybody a last word or somebody
I
have something you want to say. Leave it, everybody. Bancroft?
I'm good. No, I had fun.
The Lucent. Tell everybody where to find the Lucent. And
It's on Indiegogo. It's about to go to print. I'm just getting the proof sorted, actually.
have you closed it out, or is it still in
I'm
demand?
going to keep it up. I subscribe to the always have something to sell mentality. So hopefully when people start getting it and if people like it, they'll tell others to get it and we might see a little spike.
It's
That's
good.
my plan.
Like a duck.
I'm shutting down Doom Fate in a week, so if you haven't gotten a copy, there's some reader copies you can get, some ding and dents for cheap, and there's still some collector's editions you can buy. So grab Doom Fate June 1st. It goes away because I'm literally running out of copies. So we got to shut it down. So I have a little bit left over for later things. You can also back Grave Robbers. That's the book I'm drawing now. It's by Mark Middleton. Very cool book. Old West and Monsters. And look out for my next coloring book dropping here probably in about 3 weeks.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Get sick of me here real quick.
Sorry.
Well, not that you weren't already, but
You know that I'm super excited about that coloring book. Like
it's gonna be fun. I can't
it's
wait.
gonna be a follow up to the first one.
There's going to be the next
Horror.
coloring book will be a follow up to the first one. It's going to be all myths, legends, and lore. So it's going to be like Thor and Greek gods and stuff like that. So.
Oh hell yeah!
I thought it was going to be a horror coloring book.
Well, the one coming up, is a horror coloring book. It's all zombies and
horror
vampires and
horrors.
And this is why I back Passion, because he makes coloring books where I can color with my Crayolas.
Well, you'll be able to get a pencil case with colored pencils. So.
Oh snap!
Mhm.
That's gonna be like a stretch goal, or is that a?
It'll be the deluxe edition. So, I'll be showing all that stuff off soon. But I already got the prototypes coming in. I got a box too.
Where can everybody find you? Where can everybody find you?
It says right below the screaming man's face, passion for drawing. Passion, the number 4 drawing.
Cool. What about you, Leroy?
I have nothing to pitch or sell.
No, you have a channel that people can go and sub to and watch you.
My channel is big enough. I don't need to pitch or sell anything.
I didn't say you need to pitch yourself. Go follow Leroy. Like, he plays video games. He has fun. He's kicking it.
Let's kick it.
So, I enjoy all you guys coming on and just hanging out and chilling with me. So
Yeah,
I have no wares to peddle, Lola. No wares.
you don't. I don't have wares either, Leroy.
Yeah, look, we could see.
Whereas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I'm not selling anything either. I'm just here to help people. I just want to help. Have fun.
We appreciate
Enjoy life.
Golden rule of CG.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Here we go.
Someone's got to do it, Leroy.
That's the golden rule of CG.
Go stop going around spreading your filthy lore to other channels, Bancroft.
Everyone will come around and eventually.
All right. I'm going to say good night. Good night, everybody in the chat. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all.
Bye. Have a lovely night. Lola is